Bottle pop, truth drop, welcome to the show. Champagne secrets, let your power grow. Every video, spark, ignite your inner light. Raise a glass to the future, shining bright. Empowerment is the code, we decode. Unravel mysteries, life's own secret load. Step by step, tap in, find your flow. With champagne secrets, you gonna glow.
Unlock the strength within you, watch it bloom. Life's a canvas, painted every room. Through ups and downs, cheers to what's next. Champagne secrets, life's complex. Champagne secrets, let your power grow. Every video, spark, ignite your inner light. Raise a glass to the future, shining bright. Empowerment is the code, we decode. Unravel mysteries, life's own secret load. Step by step, tap in, find your flow. With champagne secrets, you're gonna glow. Unlock the strength within you, watch it bloom. Life's a canvas, painted every room. Through ups and downs, cheers to what's next. Champagne secrets, life's complex.
2nd and let's talk. Yo, DJ, roll that beautiful champagne footage.
Confidante? What is your profession? What is your profession? Nothing but soldiers and empowerment over here.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
In the social media justice system, ignorance-based offenses are considered especially ludicrous. On the enter of the net, the dedicated she-tectives who investigate these absurdities are members of an elite squad known as the Caught Being Ignorant Unit. These are their stories.
Empress, we have a case. Well, lay it on me, detective. Well, I was over at Instagram and, well, I don't think you're gonna like this one. Who's the culprit this time? We're calling this the case of the $30 lunch. And there's video footage. Another one of those, huh? Well, lay it on me, detective. Brace yourself, Empress. This is gonna get ignorant.
Okay, so y'all, story time. So y'all, please tell me if I'm wrong. So today this dude wrote me on Instagram and he was like, can I send you money? Let me send you money for lunch. So I was like, okay. I wrote him back and I was like, send it. So he wrote me and was like, okay, what's your cash app? So I sent him the cash app. Yeah, I just knew I was gonna open my cash app and I was gonna have at least probably about $100. You get what I'm saying? Because like, this I eat and that's how much I spend on my food. Yeah, I opened my cash app and this man sent me $30.
Wait a second. Let me see if I got this right. So someone offered to pay for her lunch and she's upset because she only got $30. Am I getting this story right, detective? Empress, wait, there's more.
Yeah, it's $30. And I'm just like, at first I'm like, damn, like, am I ungrateful? Like, am I fucked up? Like, feeling like, why the fuck would you send me $30? But then I had to ask people, and they was like, nah, because I'm like, $30 is not even half a tank in my car. Like, what the fuck you thought I was gonna go to Chick-fil-A? Like, I mean, I'm trying to figure out what did you think I was gonna eat? It's like, when I go and eat, I eat full course meals. Like, I order a appetizer, a entree, and a dessert, and a drink. That can't even get me 2 drinks. Like, what the fuck? And then this man had the audacity to write me back and say, let me get to know you. Why the fuck do you think I'm gonna let you get to know me? You just send me $30 for lunch. Is you dumb? I mean, like, y'all be for real. Like, tell me, am I wrong? Like, am I fucked up? Like, is my head fucked up? Like, I don't even spend $30 on lunch on my, like, I spend over that on myself. So it's like, for someone to think they're gonna send me, I get that this is not the account. Like, you didn't have to send the $30, but it's like, no, like, nigga, I'm not that type of, I'm not one of them.
Did she really fix her mouth to ask if she's fucked up? Someone was nice enough to send you money for lunch, and it... Detective, call the team together. We need to have a debriefing. So are we taking on the case? Absolutely. Make sure everyone in the room has a chair, and tell them to scoot up for a second and let's chat. Ladies of the Caught Being Ignorant unit, we have a case. This is the case of the $30 lunch. You've all seen the video, and I have to say, ignorance like this sets us back as women, and we wonder why men are no longer gentlemen, why they no longer take us out and paint the town red, why they no longer open car doors and wine us and dine us, why they no longer treat us like ladies. It's because of women like this. Women who value the almighty dollar more than they value chivalry. Now, I'm not saying she's a gold digger, but if it walks like a duck and quacks like one, well, you know, let the cards fall where they may. According to the video, a man offered to send this girl, because I can't call her a lady, money for lunch. And instead of this delusional dingbat just saying thank you, she gets offended because he didn't send her $100. What in the hell does she need $100 for lunch for? Last I checked, lunch is only an hour if you're working. And who is spending that much money on lunch anyway? No, she wasn't looking for a man. She was looking for a financier. She's looking for a trick. Someone to spend all of their money on her with no expectations of anything in return. Yeah, one of those. She was looking for lunch, dinner, and some extra on the side. Probably looking to add some extra money to the money she probably already received from another simp that easily falls for a big butt and a smile. And we wonder why men are so quick to call us hoes. It's this behavior. You wonder why you think all men are dogs? Well, it's this behavior that creates them. No, we can't continue to talk about the way men dog us as if there aren't women like this lifting their tails to them. Just like men are dogs, never forget that a bitch is a female version. We're okay when we can get what we want out of them and laugh afterward, but we throw a hissy fit when he pulls the Uno reverse and does the same. We can all say it's chestnut checkers and the game is to protect the queen, but always remember, there is no game without a king on the board. Just like without us, they cease to exist. Without them, no one exists. So why not learn how to value each other and be appreciative to each other so we all can exist and build a kingdom? Because this behavior doesn't build, it destroys. It creates bitter women and angry, vindictive men, and then who benefits? You were offered money for lunch, not life. Be grateful that someone thought enough to send you something to brighten your day, to make it so that you didn't have to come out of your pocket. And if you felt it wasn't enough, send it back. Then she says, he wanted to take her out and she said no because he only sent $30. Some of you ladies are going to miss out on your blessing. Miss your knight in shining armor trying to count his pockets. Because when a real man comes to the table, he's going to want you to put something on it besides your looks. It's not always about the money. Sometimes it's just being grateful for the gesture. When did we get like this? When did we get so money hungry that all we care about is how many zeros are attached? When was the last time you sent someone something just because they were on your mind? Or is it all about what someone can do for you? Scoot up. So that's what you spend on yourself. So you spend $100 a day on yourself for food because that's what you're talking about. Food, right? So that's $700 a week, $2,800 a month. Do you have your own house? Do you have your own money invested? Is your bank account triple that? Do you have children? Do they have a college fund? Do you have a rainy day fund? Or are you renting like you expect men to rent you? Real or not, a skit wouldn't exist if the behavior hadn't been exhibited. And why portray yourself as such? Oh, I know, for clicks and views, because we'll do anything for clout, right? So, detectives, you have your notes. Go out and learn gratefulness and appreciation so you won't be devalued by trying to sell yourself to the highest bidder. I expect more out of you, so you should expect more from yourselves. Always remember, if it doesn't cause you to elevate, it's causing you to depreciate. Dismissed. Consequence. Hey, repercussion girl. Girl, have you seen this story about the Christmas tree? A Christmas tree? What did they do? Steal presents? I wish it were that simple. Girl, take a look at this. Do you think Empress will take the case? Child, this is a case if I've ever seen. Detectives. Consequence. Repercussion. What are you two gawking at? So I was showing Repercussions a case that you might be interested in. Oh, really? Lay it on me, detective. We're calling it Grabska and the Tree. And I don't think you're gonna like it. More video footage. No, but there is an article. Brace yourself, Empress. This is going to get ignorant. According to USA Today, a woman in Ireland lost more than $800,000 in an injury lawsuit stemming from a car crash after photos showed her launching a Christmas tree during a post-holiday competition and winning the event. Kamila Grabska, 36, sued an insurance agency in the country after a 2017 car crash she claimed caused her debilitating neck and back pain that prevented her from holding down a job for 5 years. The car accident was the result of someone hitting Grabska's car from the rear and allegedly left her unable to carry her young children or complete household chores. She quit her job shortly after, received disability payments, and argued that her previous and future lost income totaled more than $500,000, according to the Telegraph. Newspaper reports, however, soon surfaced of Grabska competing in a Christmas tree throwing event on January 8, 2018, nearly a year after the accident supposedly left her with disabling pain. The Irish High Court reviewed the photo of Grabska launching a tree, which the judge, Carmel Stewart, described as a very graphic picture, according to Telegraph. The competition involves people throwing roughly 5-foot spruce trees as far as they are able. The judges reported as saying, "It is a very large natural Christmas tree, and it is being thrown by her in a very agile movement. I'm afraid I cannot but conclude the claims were entirely exaggerated. On that basis, I propose to dismiss the claim," according to the Irish Independent. Grabska denied that she faked her injuries while in court, saying she was trying to live a normal life. If I only had a brain. So, Empress, are we going to take the case? Absolutely, my dear Watson. Consequence, repercussion. Call the girls together. It's time for a debriefing. Make sure they have chairs and tell them to scoot up for a second and let's chat. Roger that, Empress. Repercussion. Let's go. Detectives, thank you for joining me in the debriefing room.
We have another ignorant case presented to us by social media, and it is absolutely ludicrous. This case has been labeled Grabska and the Tree, and how fitting her name. Apparently, she grabbed an approximately 5-foot Christmas tree during a competition and was caught on camera launching it, all while having an open disability case for over $800,000 due to an accident that she stated left her debilitated and unable to work for 5 years or able to lift her children. Yet she allows herself to be caught on camera tossing a 5-foot tree, and her response to it is, "I'm trying to live a normal life." She can't be this dumb. She just can't be. Did she not realize that when you have an insurance claim, especially for such a large amount of money that she's asking for, they are watching you, dum diddy. These people are watching when you least expect it. And of all the things that you can do to quote unquote live a normal life, you choose not lifting your children, which would be more believable, Scarecrow, but you choose to go to a competition and toss trees. Trees, girl, if I only had a brain. You can't make this stuff up. Y'all know the song. And if you don't know what song I'm talking about, just hold on for a second. I'll play it for that lean, mean green, almighty dollar, money. You know the Bible told us that the love of money is the root of all evil. And it is. That's why you shouldn't trust anybody who cares more about getting to the bag than anything else, because they're willing to do anything or anyone to get it. The even bigger problem is she would have gotten away with it if it weren't for that pesky little tree. She would have. But that's the problem with being a scammer, right? You start feeling untouchable. In her mind, I'm sure she thought she was set. $800,000, 200 short of a meal. She thought it was smooth sailing, but the problem was the case was not yet concluded. She did this a year after her accident. To toss a whole tree after telling the court you couldn't carry your children, finish basic chores, or lift a heavy bag. At times, she needed her medication to be brought to her in bed due to the pain. You got in a competition and tossed a tree, and now your claim is rejected. This is what happens when you're greedy. You don't think. You don't think about the long run. You rob someone, you don't think about retaliation. You rob a bank, you don't think about prison. You rob a store, you don't think about the cameras. All you care about and we wonder why the world is so evil. Because they don't care about your life. They want the money. They don't care about your children. They don't care about the loved ones you'll leave behind. They'll leave behind. They just care about the money. I had 2 pit bulls, right? Big boys. I mean, big boys. And they would go at it, and I would have to break them up. People would always ask me or tell me, "Oh my God, you're not scared of getting bit?" And I would tell them, when pit bulls are locked on their target, they don't care about you. They care about their target. And I'm never fool enough to get in between them to break them up. That's a death sentence. I grab them by their collars and lift their collars and pull them apart, courtesy of Caesar Milan. When a person is locked on money, getting in their way can be absolutely deadly. It can have deadly consequences. But it's because the world has an insatiable lust for money. We saw it during the pandemic. People rushed to get PPP loans. No one thought about, how am I going to explain claiming I have a business that makes over $600,000 a year and I'm on government assistance? No one thought that unemployment would eventually find out because it's all government money. No one thought about the consequences and repercussions until them itches with a bee came knocking at their door. Just like this, Scarecrow. No brain. Now you have a big ass, but a bigger record for the love of money. Detectives, it's okay to desire money, but when you get to a place where you love it more than anything else, more than almost life itself, you become dangerous because you'll do anything to get it, and you'll do even more to keep it. Use your head. Remember our parents used to tell us that? Or maybe the problem is that our parents now are so busy reaping the benefits that they too aren't thinking about the consequences. I expect better from you. So I would hope you would expect better from yourselves. Always remember, if it doesn't cause you to elevate, it's causing you to depreciate. Dismissed. Consequence. Hey, repercussion girl. Have you heard this story about the trigger and the book?
Girl, what is it, a hood Harry Potter story?
I wish it were that simple. Girl, take a look at this. Do you think Empress will take the case? Child, this is a case if I've ever seen. Detectives. Consequence. Repercussion. What are you two gawking at? So I was showing Repercussions a case that you might be interested in. Oh, really? Lay it on me, detective.
We're calling it The Trigger and the Book.
And I don't think you're gonna like it. More video footage. Yeah. Brace yourself, Empress. This is going to get ignorant.
I'm just not going to just set it and just shoot it. No, I'm going to stand behind it.
Sometimes wanting to go viral can cost you your life. Pedro Ruiz wanted to go viral, and he wanted to start his channel off with a bang. For more than a month, he was begging his girlfriend, Mona Lisa Perez, to help him with the video by firing a bullet into a book he had. She was really hesitant at first, saying things like, "Babe, I'm not doing it." Pedro had showed her a book that he fired into, and the bullet that he used didn't fully pierce the hardcover book. He told her that as long as she hit the book like this, he would be okay.
I may fail, but if I fail, I want to die trying.
Sadly, she did hit the book, and it went right through and into Pedro. His girlfriend received a 90-day jail sentence, and also 90 days at home in confinement. She is now permanently banned from owning a firearm, and the sad part is, she was pregnant with their second child, and now her kids have to grow up without a
Thing I'm going to be showing you guys on my channel, you guys are going to be saying, "Damn it, boy."
For more than a month, Mona Lisa Perez said her boyfriend had been begging her to launch his YouTube channel with a bang.
So, babe, let's go ahead and show them what we have in store for our first video.
On June 26th last year, she says she finally gave in. Perez told investigators that Pedro Ruiz had showed her a book before where a bullet didn't fully pierce a hardcover book.
I'm just not going to just set it and just shoot it. No, I'm going to stand behind it, and Mona Lisa is going to shoot it.
For 15 minutes, the camera first captures his rambling plans.
Every week, I'm going to be bringing you guys new videos, crazy videos.
Before he shows off what's been billed as the world's most powerful handgun.
This is a .50 caliber Desert Eagle.
19-year-old Perez is 7 months pregnant with their second child. Well, the Norman County attorney denied releasing video of the single shot that killed Ruiz, calling it offensive to common sensibilities. A transcript of the audio reveals her hesitation. "Babe, I'm not doing this. I can't. If I kill you, what's going to happen to my life? Like, no, this isn't okay. As long as you hit the book, you'll be fine," Ruiz says. These pictures show she did, standing an arm's length away. A young man craving fame who got it for all the wrong reasons.
I may fail, but if I fail, I want to die trying.
For her part, Perez received a 90-day jail sentence. She'll serve 90 more days at home in confinement. Perez will also not be allowed to profit from the video, and she is permanently banned, Amelia, from owning a firearm.
All right. Thank you, Liz.
So, Empress, are we going to take the case? Absolutely, my dear Watson. Consequence, repercussion. Call the girls together. It's time for a debriefing. Make sure they have chairs and tell them to scoot up for a second and let's chat. Roger that, Empress. Repercussion. Let's go. Detectives, thank you for joining me in the debriefing room. We have another ignorant case presented to us by social media, and it is absolutely ludicrous. We're calling this story The Trigger and the Book. And here's the story. A young man decides to create the perfect stunt in order to launch his YouTube channel. The stunt, having his girlfriend place a gold Desert Eagle to a book against his chest and pulling the trigger.
And if I only had a brain.
Needless to say, it didn't work out how he planned. He's no longer here, and the girlfriend has been charged in his unaliving. But why? All for fame? Is the price you have to pay for fame worth the fame itself? If we could ask Pedro, what do you think he would say? Just like all money ain't good money, all fame ain't good fame. What do you want to be known for? Pedro is now known for the stunt that didn't work. So he achieved what he requested,
but not the way he wanted it. Be careful what you ask for and what you're willing to do to get it. This is the danger of always wanting a one-up, always wanting to be bigger, never being satisfied. Fame for some is a drug. All inhibition goes out the window because it's become your obsession. Fame, wanting to be seen, wanting to be noticed, wanting a following. We used to have a saying, go big or go home. We didn't think we had to place a warning label on it when we put it out. Everybody wants to be seen so bad, they'll do anything, including putting their own life in danger to get it. You don't stop to think about who you'll hurt, who you'll leave behind, who'll be affected, including yourself. Who'll have to answer for your foolishness when you're gone. Now this young lady has a charge of manslaughter because she allowed her children's father to talk her into participating in a stunt that could injure him and her. Is this what y'all think love is? Being a ride or die? Going along with foolishness just to say you've got somebody's back? Now a family has to struggle with the loss. Children have to struggle with not having their dad. And this girlfriend has to struggle with knowing she's the one pulled the trigger. You always have freedom of choice. You don't always have freedom of consequence. And this is the consequence of his choice. See, that's what y'all don't stop to think about. Consequences. When did we lose common sense? Because common sense that should be common to everyone, just isn't common anymore. Because who does this? One of the first things our parents tells us is don't play with guns. They aren't toys. They aren't props for stunts. They are weapons. They're to protect and defend. But these weapons in the hands of the immature can be detrimental. A gun has one purpose: to immobilize, to exact deadly force and deadly consequences against the one it's fired at. And you would willingly play with one for laughs and giggles and for a wow factor.
And if I only had a brain.
If I only had a brain. You should want to be known for leaving a legacy, for making change, for starting a revolution, for creating change, not for creating a channel. Some of y'all like to tempt fate, tempt the sands of time, hanging out of car windows at top speeds, twerking on top of moving cars. Same thing, power in the hands of the immature, because even with vehicles, you don't understand the power you have in your possession. Life matters, but it has to first matter to you.
I expect better from you, so I would hope you would expect better from yourselves. Always remember, if it doesn't cause you to elevate, it's causing you to depreciate. Dismissed. Champagne Gang, FizzFam, Confidants, and visitors to the Champagne City. Baby, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in for another champagne conversation, for a quick little sip, savor, and spill, for the gatherings of great minds. Come on in and let's get ready to get into it. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Before we do, y'all listen. So I recently, actually, before I got ready to come live, one of my confidants dropped me this story, y'all, and I think we need to check this out. So make sure you have your glasses filled to the rim. Make sure you have your feet kicked up. You're nice and comfy. Make sure you have your charger. Oh, because we going to get back into Chrisean. Oh, yes, we are. Yes, we are. But first, I need you to check this out because I just received some information about the government and an AI video. I need y'all to buckle down and hunker down and buckle up because we need to see what's going on. Check this out.
Check out my new song.
That ain't it, y'all.
God, she's doing what she's supposed to do with it. Yeah, she's.
Who is even you, sir? Go. Okay, y'all, hold on. Fix this foolishness right quick.
Check out my new song.
Okay, so y'all listen, I'm gonna just read it. And this was on TikTok. It says, so apparently there's a video that's going around of this young black male, and the government has taken this young man's image and used AI to make threats and all kind of stuff. So it says, you know what? I can do it like this because I want you guys to see this. Hold on. More than one way to skin a cat. All right, give me one moment, y'all. Keep telling y'all this world is getting weirder, weirder by the second. And this was a late edition, so y'all. Here we go. So I'm gonna read it first. It says DHS used AI to falsely frame black youth as violent threats. We must respond with truth, unity, and lawful action. So let me just make sure y'all can hear me. Hold on. Okay. It says recently the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, DHS, posted an AI generated video on an official platform that depicted young black people as violent aggressors towards federal agents. Let that sink in. A government agency used artificial intelligence to fabricate an image of black youth as hostile threats, not based on evidence, not based on incidents, but manufactured to shape fear. This was not a mistake. This was not a glitch. This was a deliberate state crafted narrative designed to portray black bodies as inherently dangerous. This is state sponsored dehumanization using advanced technology to reinforce old racist fears. When the government begins to use AI to fictionalize threats, it is attempting to justify repression before it happens. It plants fear in the public mind so any future violence against Black people can be excused as self defense by the state. This is how propaganda evolves in the digital age. We see the game. For years, when Black communities joined protests, Law enforcement deploys riot gear, tear gas, rubber bullets, and chemical warfare. But recently, mass black led protests have been limited, strategic, and disciplined, leaving the state unable to provoke the kind of spectacle it wants. So now they turn to AI, trying to create the visual of a threat that doesn't exist, hoping to manufacture fear and spark conflict. We refuse to be baited. We will not be weaponized. We will not answer their false narrative with violence. We will answer it with legal power, investigative pressure, collective organization, and with truth. Y'all listen to this.
Now weaponizing social media against the American people and putting Americans' lives at risk. The Department of Homeland Security X-Twitter account posted this video purporting to show a group of young black men threatening ICE agents, saying there's a 50,000 bounty on your heads and, you know, we're coming for you. And then they make a threat back and say that if you threaten ICE agents, we're coming to get you. Well, turns out the video is an AI fake. An astute user on X Twitter noticed that the Homeland Security video, which is a TikTok video, they've actually changed the caption on the video. The original TikTok video has a completely different caption that's not about ICE at all. It's about Iran. They even changed the music. That's how you know it was re-edited, because the musical track on the clip is different. The caption is completely different. And they've essentially used this young man's video in order to create a fake appearance, a fake threat against ICE from young black men. So they've weaponized anti-blackness. They've weaponized a lie that these federal agents are being threatened and that there's a bounty on their heads, which they've apparently made up. And they're using anti-blackness in order to create this fake sense of threat. That is your government using your resources, your tax dollars in order to.
So now I want you guys to understand exactly what she is saying, and you guys can go over to TikTok if you want to go down the rabbit hole, because you know once one video is posted, there's bound to be a million other. But y'all listen. Basically, what she is saying is there was a young black man on TikTok, a real young black man who did a video. Well, the Department of Homeland Security, you know, the department who's supposed to secure the homeland and make sure everyone in the homeland is secure. Yeah, them boys, you know, that's part of what I call the ABC boys. That's the DHS, that's the FBI, that's the CIA, that's the DEA. Who am I missing, y'all? And have I gotten all the ABC boys? IRS is by themselves, so they don't count. But they took this young man's video, image, likeness, whatever, and used AI to create propaganda with his image, likeness, this young man, and made it seem like these young black men were being aggressors towards ICE. There's a whole lot of problems with this. And this is where we get into where people start talking about the danger of AI, especially the new AI that's coming out. I keep telling y'all it's not going to end. It's only going to get more developed and more developed. I have some videos where if I look at where AI has moved to now compared to what I created then, I'm like, dang, I could have had this back then. It's only getting better. I've seen on TikTok AI door cam footage that looks like it really came from a door camera with real people, that it is hard to tell that it is AI. Now just think about it. The Department of Homeland Security has put out these videos of this young man looking like he's attacking ICE. Then people see his image. Someone runs across him on the street. Someone sees his social media account. And now they're attacking him because they think he was attacking ICE. Whole time it was his image, but it wasn't really him because it was AI. And right now, there are really no rules, no guidelines, no parameters, no boundaries, no anything to protect you against AI. That's a lot of the fight with AI. So now this young man is getting death threats. Death threats. Y'all so damn ignorant. I'm sick of a lot of y'all. I really am. I just don't understand when and where we became so emboldened, where if someone does something that you don't like, without asking any questions, without figuring out whether or not it's a rumor or whether or not it's true, especially in a day and age where we now have AI that's coming out with AI videos of Tupac and Biggie and everybody else who is deceased. Instead of asking questions, you're going to send a child death threats. Y'all so emboldened behind a keyboard. Just micro mini thugs just running all over the place with Twitter fingers. Yep, I don't like that. Let me get on here. Let me send you a death threat. Y'all gonna keep it up until somebody send that threat right back to you. Right back to you. Do you know how many movies I done watched? Y'all seen Wrong Turn? I think there was a movie called Wrong Turn because Wrong Turn actually happened in real life. We might just not know about it. Because people want to keep playing with people. And some people ain't to be played with. But y'all go over to TikTok and check that out. I wanted to get that in before we get into what did I call it? The crescendo. The crescendemonium. That what we should call it before we get into that. And we getting ready to head there, so you know what comes next. Please do me a favor. Take your glass and raise it high in the air. It is time for our positivity and affirmations. Babies, welcome to the Champagne City. Let's go. So y'all listen. Today's affirmation is called, I'm coming out the closet. Yeah, I said it. I'm coming out the closet, but not the one you think. I'm stepping out the one I built from silence, the one I decorated with other people's expectations, the one I stayed in because being seen felt dangerous and being myself felt like too much work. I'm talking about the closet I locked myself in every time I said, it's okay, when it really wasn't. The one where I hung up my voice like a coat in the back of the door because I didn't want to ruffle feathers or start fires. The one where I folded my dreams and tucked them neatly on the shelf, right beside my boundaries, collecting dust while I kept pretending I was fine. I've been in that closet too long, dressing in versions of myself that didn't fit anymore, wearing people's comfort like it was couture. But the truth is, closets get crowded when you keep hanging up your power. So now I'm stepping out in color, in truth, in full volume. Do this sound like you? I'm coming out of the fear that taught me silence was safer than honesty. I'm coming out of the habit of making myself smaller to make others feel taller. I'm coming out of that mindset that said love only comes when you perform for it. I'm coming out of every version of me that played it humble just to survive. See, closets are for clothes, not for callings. And baby, this calling got too loud to ignore. I tried to stay quiet, but my purpose kept knocking from the inside. Now I'm opening the door and letting everything divine and unapologetic spill out. Now this is for you. You need to tell yourself, I don't fit in boxes. I build rooms. I stopped dressing for acceptance. Now I style myself in peace. You can't hide a light that learned to love its shine. What they called rebellion, I call resurrection. So yeah, I'm coming out. Out of the fear, out of the doubt,
out of the narrative that never served me. If you love the version of me that stayed quiet, brace yourself, because the one stepping out speaks truth fluent and fearless. I'm coming out the closet, not from the shame, but from the shadow. Now I need you to repeat after me with your whole chest. Not because I changed, but because I remembered. I'm not seeking approval. I'm reclaiming air. This is my emergence, my evolution, my unedited return. And if my freedom makes you uncomfortable, then maybe it's time for you to check your own closet. And if you say it and feel it and know it, let's toast. All right, y'all. Y'all know where we're headed. Next up, in Champagne Alley for the reality trap, the crescendo. Welcome to the reality trap. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. Get our music back in the background. Reap what you sow. Now, I need y'all to remember, because every time we get ready to talk about Chrisean, you know the reality of what it's going to bring out the woodwork. Y'all, it's like MAGA. When you start talking about celebrities, baby, people come out. How dare we talk about accountability? Looking at yourself in the mirror before you point the fingers. Welcome in, my Champagne gang, Progressive One. I see you in the building. Thanks for joining me on tonight, Niecy B. You better tell it, Champagne. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Gotta let it show. I know that's right. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Father Lot said, come on, Empress. Say it. Come on, y'all. Alright, let's get ready to get into it. I'm telling y'all, when y'all see this, you already know what it means. For those of you who watch Baddies, you know what this means. And this is really what Natalie wanted them to do when she pointed that.
Get out, green Jimmy the Cricket soup wearing ass motherfucker. Get out, short cooling power haircut having ass motherfucker. Get out, Angela Davis mustache wearing ass motherfucker. Get out, Richard Pryor short cut fade having about the side motherfucker. Get out, Angela Cool afro haircut having ass motherfucker. Dynamite the babies in the kitchen. God communities wearing haircuts. Get out, green Jimmy the Cricket soup wearing.
Yeah, it said, oh, my voice is low. All right, y'all, hold on. Let me fix that for you.
You should be ashamed of the way you neglected a king. But when they said dead presidents, I didn't think you make it a thing. But when they said dead presidents.
Testing. Testing. Is that better? That better? I don't want it too loud, but I want to make sure y'all good. Is that better? Put a 1 in the chat if that's better. 1, thank you. Want to make sure it's nice and right for y'all. All right, let's get ready to get into it. So y'all know, we already got the cue. When you see this, it's go time. First place we want to go. Y'all listen. So I was perusing the enter of the net. And I happened to see this picture of Chrisean, and it was a Yahweh tattoo, or what they call a Yahweh tattoo. And reason I say such is, if you should notice the spelling on her face, one of these is not like the other. Can you tell me which one it is? In no spelling of Yahweh, now in the future or the past, has the E ever been backwards? That is almost, let me give you a little history. When it came to the Jews and the children of Israel, do you know that they wouldn't even spell out the name of God?
they wouldn't spell it out because they felt like to even spell his name out was a form of disrespect. So the fact that not only did you spell it out, which some cultures would consider is disrespect, but you would take the E and turn it backwards. That is the equivalent of taking a cross and flipping it up damn side down, but still talking about you a Christian. It was a fashion statement. And y'all still think she loved the Lord? The Lord told her to do that. God Almighty. The one in the beginning. You know, that had the 7 days of creation. That formed everything from nothing. That one told her to put Yahweh on her face and put it back. Oh. But do y'all peep it though? Do y'all peep it? The reason why it is spelled backward is because she's not mocking God. She's giving tribute to her true God. Because if you pay attention to the tattoo right above it, it says Jonathan. Blueface always has been and always will be her God. Always has been and always will be. This is why I keep telling y'all need to stop and ask these people when they start talking about God, well, which God are you talking about? Which one? Because in 2025, we are starting to realize that we ain't all serving the same God. Even though we all yelling, Lord, Lord, and God bless me, and God did this for me. All of us are not serving the same God. So y'all better start asking questions and paying attention. Because my God, Yahweh, it ain't backwards. Sorry. Not my Lord. So I ran across this on Reddit. And you know how Chrisean was constantly saying that she was homeless at the age of 15? Well, somebody pulled up an archive of what was going on in her city during the time where she would have been homeless at the age of 15. I just want you guys to look at these pictures. Chrisean can't do nothing on her own now. I think Chrisean was homeless on the street, allegedly, during this. I don't know, y'all tell me. Y'all, I'm just a messenger. I just pulled up the information. I haven't lived in Baltimore. Do you think that Chrisean was homeless during all this? On the street? During all this? Because that's what she said. I'm just asking. I don't know. But judge for yourself. This is something else that I ran into. You know, this is because the people want to keep defending her behavior. You know what I mean? The people want to keep defending her behavior and talking about, oh, well, she's been through so much. Check this out. I heard about Chrisean being banned from Twitch, but I did not know the reason why. Check this out. It says Chrisean ROCK has been banned from Twitch following an incident in which she reportedly left her baby crying inside a car for hours. She loves her baby. You guys don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what's going on when that camera is shut off. What did she say on Wedding Crashers? You shut your mouth when you're talking to me. The child was eventually rescued by Twitch employees. Not his mama. By Twitch employees. This was posted 4 months ago. So, I need y'all to help me to understand at what point, like the change that she keeps talking about, when did the change start? That 4 months ago, you left your child in a car and lost your Twitch account that you had literally just started because you wanted to become a streamer. But somehow you think that, oh no, I don't even have to say that. So, who was responsible for you losing your Twitch account? Because you came out and made all those threats and said, according to all those threats, that, you know, the problem was everybody else. So whose fault was this? Whose fault was this? Twitch. I'm pretty for sure it's the Twitch employees. It's their fault, right? It's the Twitch employees' fault because they didn't go get your baby from in the car because you was there to be on the camera. So at that point, Junior was their responsibility, right? These are just facts. I just want to, facts. So it says social media personality was recently banned from Twitch during her live stream on platform. She was live. So you let your child in the car to go be live. Rumors, videos, and speculative interpretations emerged that accused her of leaving her son in a car while she spoke to Blue, which is what allegedly caused the ban. Amid Chrisean ROCK's Blueface drama, she took a break to address these ban rumors on her Instagram story. I was banned because my cheetah print outfit, Chrisean ROCK expressed concerning her son. It was unzipped when I first put it on. Stop with the fake girl, please. This girl couldn't tell the truth if it would save her and Junior. But she loved her son now, according to all her fans. But let's continue, because I really want to see how much she loved her son. Now, this is what I want to ask y'all first, because maybe one of y'all can help me out. Okay? What happened to the dog? Y'all remember the dog? You remember this? Hold on, let me start it over. First of all, why didn't nobody call Peter when she launched that doggone dog back in that back seat, the small dog, and then glitched like she was possessed? What happened to the dog? I keep telling y'all, it be y'all selective outrage and y'all selective amnesia with stuff. Because anybody else, see them little white kids, our cream team, y'all would never forget. Do you know the number of people that can tell Jeffrey Dahmer's story from beginning to end, verbatim, nonstop? See, I wasn't that invested, and I lived in Milwaukee during Jeffrey Dahmer. Lived there when they had to shut down Ambrosia Chocolate Factory because Ambrosia Chocolate Factory made Reese's peanut butter cups and chocolate, and he worked there, and there was rumors that he was putting body parts in the chocolate. People remember that from the beginning.
from when he was a child torturing animals. But somehow y'all done forgot about this damn dog. Yeah, I'm a dog lover, baby. I love dogs more than people. I can't even make it up. I can't even make it up. When God finally bless me and I get a house, I don't need a mansion. I want a house in the middle of a field. I don't want a whole bunch of people surrounding me. I want me about 4 pit bulls and maybe an Akita and a Rottweiler. You know, I got to find out how they would get along together. In the middle of nowhere. Can't even make it up. Can't even make it up. That's my dream. To have a bunch of dogs. I am a dog lover. How do y'all forget the way this girl launched this dog in the back? Let me show you. Look, what was that? What was that? What was that glitch and twitch and itch? That wasn't the Holy Ghost that she keep talking about. It might have been a ghost, but it wasn't holy. The Holy Spirit doesn't behave unseemingly. This is what I want y'all to ask Chrisean to do, right? This is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to do this as a favor for me. Since she's always talking about the Lord, and she loves the Lord, and she has a relationship with God, why don't you have her quote a scripture? Because in all the lives that I've seen her do, I don't think I've ever recalled her quoting scripture. And she should be able to do more than just, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. Whosoever believeth in him. She should be able to do more than that. She should know more than the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. They teach us that in vacation Bible school. She should know more than our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. She should know more than that. She should be able to tell you when you stressed out and don't know how to make it, go to Psalms 34 that says, I will bless the Lord at all times, and his praises shall continually be in my mouth. My soul shall make her boast in the Lord. The humble shall hear thereof and be glad. Oh, magnify the Lord with me and let us exalt his name together. She should be able to quote more in the scripture than just telling y'all she loved the Lord and she read her Bible. Show us the proof, Chrisean. Where's the proof? The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise up against me, in this will I be confident. One thing have I desired of the Lord, and that will I seek after. Quote us the scripture, Chrisean. You know the Lord. It has nothing to do with you being perfect. It has to do with you being honest. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein. For he hath founded it upon the seas and established it upon the floods. Quote us a scripture, Chrisean. Lift up your heads, O ye gates. Be ye lifted up, ye everlasting doors. And the King of glory shall come in. Who is this King of glory? The Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. If you know him, let the people know you know him. Something about you ought to say God except your mouth. But let's continue.
Stop me from telling him.
Now this right here, it says, look what she did to her mama on TV. And Marsh was even trying to stop her from what she was doing to her own mom. You know, the mom that we gonna get into the recordings today that she recorded. And this is what ticks me off with Chrisean and any of her siblings that do it. You know your mother is struggling with an addiction. You know this. But y'all keep exploiting her for the world in the middle of her addiction and in the middle of her struggle. Y'all are sick, demented, and damn twisted. They all need psychological help. Instead of being on the damn internet, y'all should be trying to get your mother some help. It's absolutely insane to me. A mother will go through fire for her children. Win, lose, or draw. There are a lot of mothers right now who are on drugs because they got into stuff for the love of their children to make sure their children are okay. And you mean to tell me, instead of y'all using your platform and your privilege to try to get your mama some help, you would exploit her for your own damn benefit? Bitch, the door. And yes, I just quoted scripture. The Lord is still working on me. The difference between me and a Chrisean is I'm honest. I don't come out here for the people and pretend to be perfect. No, baby, I'm very flawed. But with all my flaws, I love the Lord. How do you exploit your mother? I would never. I wouldn't care what my mama did, has done, whatever. I would never exploit my mama for the world to see. For your own benefit. Absolutely, Nisa. For the love of money, people will play their own mother. I've seen low. I've heard low. But to know the woman that gave birth to you, the woman who carried you, the woman who could have aborted you, but she brought you into this world. And obviously she did something right because your godparent / could be parent or whatever got some money and made sure you were straight. And you would exploit her? The world shouldn't even know your mama got an addiction. That's how much you should cover your mama. But you can't tell that to nobody that's moved by the crowd, because you know what the crowd tell her? Well, your mama was on drugs when you was younger, Sean. It's okay, Sean. It's okay, Sean. Please. If that fact in itself ain't enough to make y'all wake up and pay attention to what's going on, then she ain't the only problem. She ain't the only problem. If you don't see a problem with this girl exploiting her mama, who is on drugs and struggling with an addiction, for her benefit, you don't see a problem with that, you the problem.
I don't tell him it's not gonna be on my head. Look, let me go. He needs to know. He needs to know. Let me go. Let me go. Yeah. Listen, Mama, you don't know it's all right. She can die. It's too bad. She's not gonna die. She can die. Hey, look, grab Chrisean like a tell you, She's gonna take her decision. Oh, now feel bad. All right.
Go take her to the
The fuck?
Yeah, that's how she responds to her mama, the one that gave birth to her. So, remember, these are our threats. This is what really started this chain of events and why Chrisean is the discussion right now. Because she decided she wanted to send threats because people were concerned about Junior. Not only that, because her ex came out and exposed her. Now, I'm going to repeat what I said yesterday. Two things can be right at the same time. It can be right, number two, that everything that Bino brought out is correct about Chrisean and her behavior with that baby. But number one, you don't get to tell the story. Oh, no, you don't. Not while you was laid up with her. Not while you was piping her down. Do you get to call her a female dog and talk about her mothering skills? No, baby, not you. Not you. Not you who had her in your videos, but calling her a trifling mama because she was a trifling mama when she was in your video and you was between her legs rapping to her. And she was kissing on your chest and your stomach. She was still a trifling mama there, but you had her in the video instead of with her son. She was still stanky and nasty and funky and didn't change clothes when you was laying in between her legs because you said you hit Shorty 5 times. That's what you said, right? So she was still nasty and filthy and trifling and didn't wash her ass and change her clothes then, right, bruh? Right? So you don't get to tell that story. Baby, you should have sent that to TMZ and got paid for it. You missed your money because you don't get to tell that story. No, you don't get to have Mad Day as a man and call her all out of her name because you mad and you not getting the footy tat no more. Whether or not you broke up with her, you don't get to tell that story because you was a part of the circuit. Baby, you came out the jungle too. The simple fact that you able to tell that story is because you were in the jungle. He was still there. Even if he left, he was still there. You should have brought out that story while you was there, not after you left. Because now you look like you have an ulterior motive because you're doing it after you left. There's a way to end up wrong in a right situation. If that man would have just came out and told the story like, yeah, man, I left her because da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Without the bitch and the hoe and she stank and she this and she... Well, she was all that when you was laying up with her, bruh. For 30 days. If it was really that bad, you would have left on day 1. Day 2. Maybe by day 3. 5 is pushing it. She ain't washed her ass, but you still piping her down? So these are the threats that we started off with. So Lemmy comes out and he responds to these threats. He says, Chrisean's recent behavior has been erratic and concerning, reflecting ongoing instability. Oh, y'all, let me blow this up. I ain't got it. Hold on. And welcome in, baby. Hold on. Let me see. How do I pronounce it? Hold on. Cassandra. Oh, that is so pretty. Cassandra, is it Peasy or P?
Feeling just like a junkie looking for a crush.
Cassandra P. I think that's how you pronounce it. Oh, that's so pretty. But let's read this. Chrisean's recent behavior has been erratic and concerning, reflecting ongoing instability, personal negligence, and contradictory displays of faith. Throughout production, she has engaged in multiple verbal and physical altercations without any prompting. Now, I thought she said she didn't want to fight. This says verbal and physical without prompting. Encouragement or influence from myself, Zeus, executives, or producers. These incidents were neither staged nor directed. They are her genuine actions captured in real time. Chrisean repeatedly discloses behind the scenes details online, compromising the integrity of the show and the experience for viewers. Let's be clear. Miss Rock reached out requesting an opportunity. So he letting y'all know. They didn't reach out to Sean to come onto the show. But Sean reached out to them. But I thought she was rich. I thought she had all this stuff lined up for her for Bravo. If Bravo is blowing up your phone, why are you reaching out to them? Do it make sense? And I say it out loud. We graciously provided one. No one is exploiting anyone for a storyline. The reality is simple. Chrisean and Tasiki have deep-rooted family issues, and our cameras are documenting it authentically. If Chrisean feels uneasy about her sister's reactions, that's understandable. I'd be concerned too. But it does not justify disparaging Zeus or its team. The truth will be evident soon enough. If she decides to step away, so be it. Baddies will continue to thrive with or without her. We sincerely wish Chrisean and her family peace, healing, and God's best. Lastly, and for the record, no one is withholding her identification. Now, this was after the whole video that we showed came out of her saying that they was holding on to her ID. She chose to leave abruptly during active filming and demanded that production halt operations to accommodate her personal requests. Unfortunately, we do not operate on her schedule. Nevertheless, her ID will either be in her possession or returned to her promptly and in an expeditious manner. So, Lemmy said he was sick of her talking, so he was going to come out and respond to her. All right. Now, let's continue because it does not stop there. But this is something I want y'all to see. Because on one of the videos that I was watching, actually, it was the video of Chrisean asking for her ID, trying to make it seem like they were keeping her ID. These were the comments on that video from some of her support. They looking for the guy that wouldn't give me my ID. I filed a police report. That's what Chrisean said. Someone said they want her to crash out so bad. Y'all remember Scotty couldn't find her passport. Now think about that. See, if she flipped, they post her going crazy so y'all can clown her. People be setting her up, shaking my head. She really thought these people cared about her. Her was SS Lord. She's asking to leave. They holding her hostage. I've had my own negative experience with Lemuel and the Zeus Network during an event at the Beverly Hilton a few years ago. The situation left me feeling disrespected and taken advantage of, and it opened my eyes. So, that's somebody else giving their story. So I wanted y'all to see, how they respond under her videos. She really got a squad of people where, baby, you can't tell them nothing. Honey, the blinders are on. I just want to make sure that those of us who don't have the blinders on, baby, that we keep them blinders off. Now, Lemmy said this. I have to go backwards. My slot. But when they said dead presidents, while I get this slide, make sure your glasses are filled. Do me a favor and hype up the video. Hit that like and subscribe button. Consider joining the Champagne Gang, FizzFam. Family over here. All positive. No negativity. I mean, that's time for it. Okay, here we go.
Reap what you sow, gave you control, broke the G code.
Nice. I'm gonna make it a little bit larger. Mainly me, because I can't see. INA have, I think that's supposed to be Ama, have Blue and his people to call you because you on some foul straight up, you wrong. I told y'all. All roads. Somebody put in the chat. All roads lead. Everything Chrisean does is about Blueface. This boy is getting ready to come home. This girl is going to show her natural born heart. She is. And he's in a new relationship. So right now he ain't giving her the time of day. She is going to take that girl through the ringer. This is how stories like that happen. This is how stories, any of the stories that you look at on Investigation Discovery, this is how those stories, you know, when I'm constantly talking about people not having coping skills, people not being able to handle no, I don't want you, I've moved on, I let go. Meet people. I wish she could wave right now and say, hello, I'm people. If she not careful, she gonna end up on the episode. Mark my words. And I don't want it to happen. Contrary to what a lot of y'all may think, I don't wish anything bad on Chrisean. I really want her to get it together. It is really sad that someone who had the opportunity that Chrisean had has blown it. Completely blown it. Because she's obsessed with a man. Y'all stop saying she's in love with Blueface. No, she's obsessed. And I think I said it. And I need to stop saying it. She's obsessed. She's not in love. She eats, sleeps, thinks, breathes Blueface. If she could urinate for this boy, she would. If she could be on his tongue every time a word came out of his mouth, she would. If she could be on his contacts, so all he could see is her, every time he opens his eyes, she would figure out how to make it happen. If she could take him on a plane to an island where he could never escape, and it would just be him and her for all eternity, she would. She is obsessed with Blueface. An obsession is deadly. It's dangerous. You don't play with people who are obsessed with you. See, a lot of times y'all think that's cute. You think it's cute when a dude or a girl say, you mine, where you at? What you doing? Every 5 minutes, I got to be on the phone with you. I got to be near you. I got to see you. I got to have my eyes on you. I got to touch you. I got to smell you. Every picture is you. Every text is you. Every cologne is your cologne. They wear your clothes and not their own. Baby, that's obsession. That's not love. That's not love. I'm supposed to be trying to build with you. How can I help you build if I'm up under you? See, fellas, y'all got it twisted. See, y'all picking the wrong ones.
Y'all be trying to help y'all without helping y'all. If a girl is under you 24/7, how is she bending anything, building anything? How? If a dude is under you 24/7, how are y'all building anything? Y'all under each other. Y'all laying up. Y'all screwing. Where's the empire gonna come from? Between your legs? That's obsession, not love. Love doesn't hurt. See, that's in that Bible that she quotes. Or not quote, the one that she say she know, that's in there. Have you ever heard her quote the chapter that deals with love? While she talking about being in love and while she talking about God, have you ever, I keep telling y'all, ask her to quote a scripture. It says, I'm going to have Blue and his people to call you because you on some foul that's supposed to be foul. 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 Because you on some foul shit. Straight up, you wrong. You weak, you know what. Did some demonic, you know what ish. B, that was for my son and his father, and 2, weird, and let me, yeah. Y'all, at this point, did her special medication kick in? Because I don't know what's going on toward the end of that. Can somebody decipher? But again, I hate you, and you think you're going to get away with it, I bet. And y'all, what did they ask her to do besides what you signed up for? I can't stand the fact they do all that fighting on the show either. Can't stand it. Welcome in, Biba. Thank you for joining us in the Champagne City today, my love. What did they ask her to do besides what she signed up for? Which is what all the rest of the girls signed up for. Fight. What you come on the show for? I think all the girls done for going on the show. $5,000 an episode to get your edges ripped out, to get your property destroyed, to have bruises, black eyes, missing teeth, busted lips, rearranged jawlines, flipped upside down noses, to miss locks, and have your $1,500 wig ripped and flushed in toilets. Please. Goodness gracious. So, threats and hatred toward others are not reflective of God's nature. Your words, now mind you, this is Lemmy speaking back to Chrisean. Threats and hatred toward others are not reflective of God's nature. Your words and actions seem sinister and stem from a place of bitterness and hatred rather than love and grace. As scripture reminds us, so in Christ Jesus, you are all children of God through faith. Galatians 3:26. He even put in parentheses NLT, that means New Living Translation. See, Lemmy is the son of he's a PK. He's a preacher's kid. One thing you're not going to be able to do is mess around with a preacher. At all. So, it says, regarding Blue and his family, we are in a good place. Zeus and I remain committed to supporting him upon his release. I sincerely encourage you, Miss Rock, to seek healing, get mental health, and focus on caring for your son. That should be your true priority. May God bless and soften your heart. Chrisean, I have done nothing but extend countless opportunities to you and have compensated you generously for your time and involvement. I've done nothing to you, but it's all love, no malice, and certainly no hate on my end. However, I am no longer interested in engaging in any professional capacity with you. So you just got fired. You just played yourself out of an opportunity.
that you just got back. You just got back. I guess the third time you screwed it up finally. You messed up the second time when you went on the show to have a conversation with your sister and kept lying. And they knew you was lying. That's why you left, she stayed. Think about that. Oh. Certainly no hate on my end. However, I am no longer interested in engaging in any professional capacity with you. In the words of the Donald, you're fired. You've repeatedly displayed patterns of manipulation, deceit, and ingratitude that make working with me and Zeus entirely untenable. Your conduct has been consistently disrespectful, disruptive, and disingenuous. While you are undeniably entertaining and possess talent, talent alone can only take one so far. It is character, integrity, and humility that sustain longevity. Your actions have consistently reflected otherwise, contradicting the godly image you so often profess. I sincerely wish you healing, growth, and clarity as you move forward. Y'all, Lemmy said what he said, and I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him. Because at the end of the day, I think people are tired of playing with Chrisean. I think people are tired of playing with Chrisean. And yes, welcome to the chat, Jonathan Elliott. Next, I want to get into this situation with Chrisean on the audio with her mom and Carlissa's response to her. And this is where what really, I should say, ticked me off when I thought about the fact that we know her mother is struggling with an addiction. And y'all would keep exploiting her. The fact that Chrisean will put this online and exploit her mama like this is absolutely diabolical. And the fact that people will continue to follow her because this means you have no boundaries. You have none. Your son was one layer. Your son was one layer. But your mother? Wow. And y'all should think something wrong with anybody that support her after this.
But he know it's real, and he like it, but he don't recognize it. Did I answer the question? Yeah. And another thing, he's not gonna let you completely go. Not to hurt you, because he like it though, but he don't understand the unconditional love. Now you understand it? I don't give a fuck how many pussies come to him before you. He wants to figure out you, the unconditional love, because it's something he never had, and he likes it, but he don't know what to do with it.
Ma, you want to pray for him?
For him? Yeah. Who you want me to pray for? Okay.
Cause I just want him to be a good dad.
Okay. Let's.
Now watch this, y'all. It's not that Blueface never had it and didn't know what to do with it. Wale told us what the problem was. What did he say? Good girls want a smart nigga. College girls all want a thug. It seems that we fiend for what we don't need. Ain't that what he said? Let me make it live for you. You ever had somebody that made you feel so good? They knew how to touch you and talk to you, but it wasn't I want a forever with you. It was that wild, untamed passion that you've never experienced before. You don't want to lock it down, but it's making you feel something that you don't want to let go. You know it ain't good for you. If loving you is wrong. One of them kind of moments. Don't leave me out there by myself. That's all right, y'all listening in the background. Just throw a invisible thumbs up. I can see it from the background. It's okay. It's okay. What Chrisean provided for Blueface was something wild and untamed. It was something he was not used to because it was wild and untamed. Not only was it wild and untamed, but it was latched onto him and would not let go. There is a sense of, how should I say? There's a sense of I'm trying to think of the right word. It's one thing to have someone that loves you. And this is where women get a lot of men confused. One of these days, we gonna jump back and talk your and I'm gonna do a show called What Every Man Wants Their Woman to Know and What Every Woman Wants Their Man to Know. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start out and we're gonna have it's either gonna start out with the men and end with the women, or it'll start out with the women and end with the men. But it's gonna be a panel, and y'all will be able to come up and tell, everybody, like, this is what I wish women knew about me. This is what I wish women knew. And this is men. Women are not allowed to tell the men what we think we should know about them. No, this is about coming to an understanding between men and women, because somehow we've lost an understanding. When you get something that's just absolutely unbridled, that when you open your eyes, it's almost like you see different colors that you haven't seen before. Like it takes your breath away good. Y'all know the good I'm talking about. You know it's toxic, but you can't walk away from it. You know you shouldn't have it, but it's so good to you, you can't let it go. You don't want it. Wait, no. You don't need it, but you can't help but want it. Not only that, but it'll do anything for you. That's what Blueface was dealing with in Chrisean. He didn't want to wife her. She was never going to become Chrisean. She was never going to become Blueface's wife. So all that her mama is talking right now, talking about, well, Chrisean, no. Chrisean refused to leave, and she grew on him. The toxicity grew on him. And he got attached to it as much as it was attached to him, because it was toxic. Not because it was love. Get it?
And was born through a woman that had unconditional love.
Here it goes.
You came from a woman that your biological father was beating on me as I was carrying his children. But your mother had unconditional love. Blueface can't help who he came through. Was a dead walking. He told you the truth. Now, you remember the show when his brother said, he put her out there, Mom, it was a 2-hour view. You just taught me and my brother.
Now, this is where I get upset. This is what further makes me upset, because at this moment, you don't know if her mom is high. I'm not going to say that, but we do know she struggles with an addiction. So there's a chance that she could be. So when a person is in the middle of an addiction, or if a person is high, you really can't go off what they say. Police officer and the court won't even take your statement high. They have to wait till you're sober, because if they take your statement high, they can say that it was done under the influence, and it can be thrown out in court. So you would take something that your mother said potentially under the influence and put it out for the world. And also make your mother look bad because your mother is on the phone having a private conversation with you and you would record it. This is the manipulative nature of Chrisean. You will record a private conversation between you and your mama and make her look bad. This don't make you look good, and it don't make her look good. Because as a mama, how do you sit back and talk about another mama? Like everything you did with your kids was perfect. How dare you? But then you got to give her some grace because you don't know if she's under the influence at the moment. And her kids probably pushed her there, allegedly. Neither one of them should talk about the other. Because it would be the pot calling the kettle black. Carlissa can't talk about Miss Charlotte. Miss Charlotte can't talk about Carlissa. Matter of fact, nobody should be talking about the other. Any conversation that Charlotte should be having should be telling her child to get her head out of Blueface tail and worry about taking care of her child. Why are you even talking to her about another man? When her child is this is what I tell y'all about y'all parents, y'all mamas, y'all women out here. This is why our children are in trouble now. This is why. I told my daughter the other day, she broke up with a dude talking about she was finna get in a relationship with another. First of all, you ain't took no time to heal yourself. See, them the kind of conversations I have with my kids. Not sure the ones that you have with yours. No, you need to take some time out just for you and your son. Spend some time with him without nobody else involved. Y'all need to be developing a relationship between the two of you and nobody else. This ain't a them thing. This ain't a him thing. This is a you thing. And until you're healed and well for you, baby, you ain't gonna be healed and well for nobody else. Nobody else. Heal you before you destroy somebody else. Them the conversations mamas have with their children. Not telling them, well, that man didn't know what he needed from you, da 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 da. So you're not gonna make her be accountable for her issues in the relationship as to why there was a break. So you want your child to be with somebody toxic? Yeah, because that's where the money is attached. And they know the money is attached.
How to eat pussy. And mom, just keep it real. Stay on the click. Stay on the click. Stay on the click.
Click for me.
Blue came from a deadbeat mom. So what Blue is going through, Blue don't understand the unconditional love. Now, did I answer that a little bit? Yeah. He don't recognize it, but he knows.
You didn't disrespect Zeus.
Hey, real quick, y'all, before Carlissa talk her real quick. I thought Chrisean was homeless. Yeah, I keep telling y'all to put on y'all golden chapeau. I thought Chrisean was homeless. Okay, so you don't understand where I'm going? All right, no problem. So, Charlotte just said, Blueface came from a deadbeat mom. You didn't come from a deadbeat mom, Sean. Did Sean say no? I mean, did Sean say, yeah, ma, well, I was homeless. I did have to live on the street. I did have to do this, that, and the other. I did have to fend for myself. I did have to figure out how I was going to eat. We was in a rundown house with leaks in the roof and, the door that wouldn't lock. We did have rats and roaches running in and out the house, ma. Did do all, did y'all hear her say that? Because I didn't. Ain't that what she been saying all this time? She was homeless. She had such a hard time growing up.
But why didn't she say it right here while she got mama on the phone? And mama calling Carlissa a deadbeat. Why didn't she tell her mama she was lying? I don't know. Maybe because Chrisean was lying. I don't know. Maybe that's what I heard. Y'all drop in the comments and tell me what y'all heard.
Zeus Network? You disrespected every network that would ever work with you. You scared all the networks off. This is Hollywood. They all stick together. Okay? They're all one big fucking family and they're all one big friend. You're running off all your opportunities in life. Nobody wants to deal with somebody that talked about their last network. So instead of your mama trying to talk to me, she should be telling you these things. Okay? No job. I don't give a fuck if it's McDonald's wants to hear you talk about Taco Bell. They don't want to hear about your bad relationship with the KFC. You know why? I was a manager at a restaurant, I know, when I was a kid. If you go in there talking about your last job, they're scared of you because you're going to go run your mouth about their job. Now that's the first thing you need to do is silence yourself. Zip your mouth up. Everybody in the industry is scared of you right now. Either you're going to abuse them, beat them, or talk shit about them. Just because shit don't go your way, it does not work like that. It does not work like that. You're running off every opportunity that will ever come your way. Any producers that are like, oh, I want to help her, I want to do something, you're scaring off the pastors. You're yelling out pastors' names in situations they shouldn't even be involved in. Now, why?
Facts. Because that same Bible says, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Do you not realize you're doing them more harm than good? She named off all these people, including Tory Lane's relatives. Ain't nobody gonna talk about. I'm gonna have to do a whole separate little short video on that. Tory Lanez is already fighting. He already in jail because of Megan. Y'all, I don't even know if we can call it a stallion no more, because she more like a mini pony, not the stallion. I don't know why she lost all that weight. She's perfectly fine, just the way she was. But you already got Tory Lanez in prison. Already got Tory Lanez in prison. And when she was in that video that we did yesterday, and she was outside talking about, yeah, because my baby daddy gonna get out and he gonna slide for me. And if he don't slide for me, then F that nigga. I got such and such that's gonna slide for me. I got this one, I got that one. I got Tory Lanez. What did she say? Tory Lanez's uncle? Cousin? Who was it? Like, bro, I hate this generation, y'all. I really do. I really do. See, I'm from a different time. I'm from a time when they said G's moving silent. I'm from a time when they would tell you, you don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. No, not unless you know you can trust your right hand. I'm from a time where you didn't announce your every move. You let the enemy guess what's coming next. See, I'm from a different time. I'm from a time where silence was your best option. I'm from a time when you knew a person had came up not because they came online and said it. You just saw them pop up with the new car, the new house, the new fit. They wasn't trying to be flashy, but you knew, yeah, all right, you got it, kinfolk. See, I am from, when did they start talking so much? And you done put the pastor out there. So now you talk, please. So now people going to be looking at the pastor crazy. You know, people already don't care for the church now as it is, because you got enough people out here that's deceiving the people. And now you putting a pastor in your mess, a pastor who ain't said nothing, but open up his church, welcomes you in and trying to show you a better way, trying to lead your, ooh, Father, guard my tongue, trying to lead you back to the Lord. The real one, not the one you serve.
And you just implicating, you just snitching on everybody. Just everybody. Y'all to change her name to Chris Snitch. That's what her name should be. Cause she done snitched on Bino. She done snitched on Zeus. She done snitched on her mama. She done snitched on the pastor. She done snitched on Tory Lane's relative, about to have folk looking at him, about to have him ready to go to jail. And this who y'all want to be around. Better not be one thug follower. Better not be one blood or crib or whatever. Y'all, it's so many gangs out now. I don't even want to start calling them. Hell, every time you hit a block, it's a new gang. You better not one of y'all follow her. Not one. Because she a snitch. I thought snitches get stitches. I thought gang, you don't believe in snitches. You don't talk. You take that to the grave. You take that charge. You eat that. I thought that's what that was, right? Better not one be following her. Not one. Not one. If you do, hang it up. Turn your colors in. Snatch your colors off. Go be a Boy Scout. Girl Scout. I don't know what to say. Because the way she been snitching, she can't be one of y'all. Can't be.
Why would a pastor jump up and talk to Lemmy about your work abilities? Either you work or you...
Her Bloods and Crips better be the name of her damn crayons is all I'm saying. The way she snitched, her Bloods and Crips better be her damn blue and red crayon. That not none of y'all be following her and supporting her and talking about sliding for her and she snitching on everybody. Please.
Quit. You don't talk shit. Okay? And that's not just Hollywood. That's if you work at McDonald's. That's if you work at Dollar Tree. You don't work at Dollar Tree and go to Walmart and say, my last boss just used me. She worked me so hard, and then that's why we didn't get along. You keep your fucking mouth shut. Same with your man. I'm talking to the rest of you dumb assholes too.
Talk to him, Carlissa. Look, when she writes, she writes. At the end of the day, see, the problem is you have so many people who have never worked in corporate America. You have all of these young people who are being introduced to reality TV, but they don't understand corporate America. Whether you want to believe it or not, Zeus Network, Zeus TV, it's a corporation. There's rules, there's guidelines, there's stocks, there's all kind of, there's money behind Zeus. You can't just go online and talk about Zeus, who is becoming a major network, and then turn around and say, oh, I'm finna go to Bravo. Baby, Bravo looking at you like, I know you fucking lying. Not the way you just got online and talked. We can't trust you. You're a liability. Now you're losing money. Now you're losing brand deals. If she would have had some, she would have lost them all. Right then. Right then. But see, these girls don't understand that because they don't operate in corporate America. You can't go to another company and talk about the company that you just left. Carlissa is absolutely right. Because you become untrustworthy. Because what's going to happen if you leave here? But see, a lot of these girls don't know that. I remember seeing a video of Ivory going live talking about the girls who were making more money than her. Not understanding this is a business. It is a corporation. Welcome to corporate America. That's how it goes. Just because you think you the best don't mean you get the most money. Even though the people may think you should. Go get a job in corporate America right now and tell them what you feel like you do as pay because of what you think you bring to the table. They got to see what you bring to the table and they got to decide your worth. But then you got to decide whether or not you accept what they think you're worth. That's how corporate America works. But see, these girls don't understand that because they're not taught that. They don't get into reality TV. And then reality TV, Lemmy, Zeus, all now that's TV, all these networks, this where I'm on y'all toes. Because when y'all pull these girls into your network, part of them being in there is y'all need to sit them down with a financial counselor and explain to them how money works. Sit them down and explain to them how credit works. Because you're getting young girls. Somebody should be discussing their public image with them. Somebody should explain to them the difference between reality TV and reality. The fact that just because you can walk up to somebody on reality TV and swing and punch them in the face, don't mean you can go back home and do that on your street. Because Shaquita and them ain't playing with you. Shaquita and them carrying sticky icky ickies and stay bladed. They catching charges left and right on these streets. Come on now. But because her supporters have her so gassed up, they don't realize that y'all are the ones leading this girl into a damn brick wall. Because instead of her supporters saying, nah, Sean, look, baby girl, we want better for you. We rock with you. We support you. We got your back. But you are headed to a dead end. You finna crash and burn. And you might not be able to recover, baby girl. You need to stop doing about face and go in the opposite direction before you lose everything. Everything. Because you about to talk yourself out of everything. Everything. But because y'all keep pushing this girl, y'all will be the reason why this girl takes her own life. Or someone else's. Because y'all and her mama, just like in that video, keep convincing her she can have whatever she wants. What do you think is going to happen when she finally realizes she can? And then there's Junior. See how that works? She was on the phone with her mama talking about Blueface, not Junior. She was on the phone talking about loving Blueface, not Junior. She was on the phone with her mama talking about, can we pray for Blueface, not Junior. She was on the phone about to have a breakdown over Blueface, not Junior. All roads lead to Blueface. But since we're talking about Blueface, let's take a trip down memory lane. This is the ghost of Chrisean past. And I just pulled some clips from just some pivotal points in the timeline. So if you didn't see Blueface show on Zeus, or Blue Girls Club, or whatever the name of it was, this is where we met Chrisean ROCK. Came on the show. I still never understood the purpose of the show. I mean, it was a bunch of girls in the house. It was Blueface in the house. It was his team and stuff in the house. Yeah, but they was just kind of in the house, partying, cooking. It was almost like a low-budget Big Brother house. It was non-stop filming. So we're introduced to Chrisean. Chrisean gets attached to Blueface. You could tell when Chrisean let Blueface hit her because her attitude changed and she started acting weird about all the girls being near Blueface. So then in comes Miss Bonnie. I think her name was Bonnie Blue. So Bonnie comes in. Bonnie starts getting close to Blueface. Now I believe Blueface allegedly took Bonnie down too. So when Chrisean started seeing Bonnie around Blueface, she started getting an attitude. So then she started to press Bonnie and have a problem with Bonnie. So now we had this issue. Show goes on. Show ends. Time for all the girls to go. Everybody leaves. Chrisean decides Not only does she decide to stay, but Blueface. Now, oh no, let's rewind. During the show is when Chrisean got Blueface. I think it was his name tatted on her. And even then, he asked her, why would you do that? Who told you to do that? Please tell the people I didn't tell you to do that. This is where we started seeing the obsession with Blueface, right? That's good. He whacked 100 in the back. She looking like she about to cry, but she don't want to leave. They had to call the police to get her to leave. Now we fast forward. We see Chrisean and Blueface. I mean, a lot of times, some of y'all dudes can be honest. Sometimes y'all get attracted to the toxicity. Honestly, it's the toxicity that you can't let go of. It's so toxic that you want it. You remember that scene in Mr. and Miss Smith when they had to shoot out in the house and then they fought like it was WWE, World War III, boxing, MMA, all wrapped up in one. And then afterward, they did the big girl, big boy. After they done tore up the house. Sometimes it's the toxic that turns you up. So he got attached to the toxic. He wasn't in love. He enjoyed the thrill, the adrenaline. It's almost like for people who get high. And when it's some good, you know what I mean by when it's, the good. And it gives you that taste that those buds, when they good, give you. And you just want it. And you know when you get something else and it's not that. That's what Chrisean gave him. In my opinion, what's that girl name? Jaden Alexis gave him wifey. She gave him homebody. She gave him settled. She gave him the one when he wanted to settle down that he would make wife. Chrisean gave him fun. She gave him excitement. She gave him no limit. She gave him uninhibited. If he wanted to do a sex tape, she was going to do it. If he wanted to bring somebody else in, she was going to do it. Any fantasy he had, she was going to fulfill it. Sexually, though. Never mentally. Never emotionally. Never financially. He never saw Chrisean on his level. I hate to hurt your feelings. He was never going to wife her. Sister wife, maybe, if she would have been down for that. But that would have been about it. To the point where this is all she cared about. Whole show, this is where you found Chrisean. This is what I'm telling y'all, fellas. If you get anything from this live on tonight, what you need to get from this live is if you got a woman on your side, if she's not helping you build an empire, why is she on your side? Baby, you can throw a rock and hit 50 concubines. You can hit 50 women willing to spread their legs open for you for a Happy Meal, for a Red Lobster dinner. Do they even have Red Lobster anymore? All the good restaurants gone. But what woman is trying to build an empire? Because if she's constantly under you 24/7 like this, if she's glued to your head, if she can't think without you, if she can't move without you, if she can't operate without you, yeah, ladies, I'm talking about y'all. So if it hurt, just say ouch. Don't get mad. Don't take it personal. It's not personal. I'm trying to help you, not hurt you, baby. But you can't even build your own empire if you under him 24/7.
Both of y'all should be bringing something to the table, not just one. Not just one. She ain't building nothing if she constantly in your face like this. This is when she was on Crazy in Love. It was season 2. So she was crying. I'm tired of being famous, bro. I don't want to be famous, bro. This is when she found out she was pregnant. Now, this is where her story with Junior really picks up. She gets in the pool, jacuzzi, with all of her clothes on. She's depressed, going through it, telling her family she doesn't want to keep the baby. Her family is telling her, Sean, don't let the baby go. Killing the baby is not of God. That's murder, Sean. Don't do it. And she really going through it in this episode. Full breakdown. Here's a picture of her with Blueface in there. Y'all, Christian, godly woman. God told her to put on that outfit to go out with Blueface. Oh, okay. This was an episode. Now, this episode was really, really telling for me. And here's why. This was the episode where her father and her family comes to confront Blueface because Blueface hit Chrisean. So the daddy decides, or who they say is her daddy, because they're saying allegedly Mr. Malone, the cream guy may be her father. But he comes, gets all up in Blueface face. Not here, y'all listen. A man is a man is a man. A man is going to demand his respect regardless. And the same way that when we get older, we feel like the younger generation should respect us, that has to go in reverse. Respect given is respect earned. If you want to have a conversation with a man about something, then you walk up to a man as a man and have a conversation. You don't buck up with somebody 20 years younger than you and think it's not going to end well. You invaded this man's space, all up in his face for Chrisean. Now, here's the thing that I liked about what Blueface did in this moment. Blueface asked him, he said, so you teach your daughter to put her hands on me? No, but you shouldn't put your hands on. That's my daughter. She's the princess. I said, oh, okay. They're the problem too. Got it. This is a learned behavior. This is an allowed behavior that has gone on for so long. I don't even know if Chrisean know how to stop it. And look, while Blueface is standing toe to toe, face to face with her father, look at where Chrisean is. Behind Blue, Chrisean's family is behind the daddy. Chrisean is behind Blueface. Chrisean will always be behind Blueface. Hey, y'all, riddle me this. If Blueface told Chrisean, in order for me to be with you, you got to give up Junior, you think she would do it? That's the question. Now, this scene right here was after Chrisean took a bottle and hit Blueface upside the head with it. Bust his head open. Blood was coming out and everything. He at the car, he cussing her out, calling her all kind of bees and everything. Like rambling them off like water. And the people mad. Just look at how he treats her. He's calling her all out of her name. You talking about the girl that just hit this man upside the head with a bottle and busted his head open? You talking about that one? I don't know why we as women think that we supposed to continue to be treated as princesses when we keep acting like the damn frog. I just don't understand. How? We expected to be treated like royalty when we keep acting like peasants. I don't understand. I don't understand. And I know somebody gonna say, "Oh, she's not a girl's girl." Yeah, I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that is. I, I don't. If being a girl's girl mean I gotta stand behind women in they BS just because they women, then no. I'm sorry. I'm not. The Lord didn't tell me I had to. I apologize. I'm sorry. I hope that doesn't cause you to leave the champagne seat. But no, I can't stand behind foolishness just because you're a woman and say, all hail all women or almighty queen just because you got a coochie. I can't. Wrong is wrong and right is right. No matter who's doing it, even if it's me. Now, y'all bright leader. Once she hit Blueface upside the head and, he was borderline concussed, believe he had to go to the hospital because he still had glass in his head. She decided that she was going to take the vacuum cleaner, use the hose attachment, and this is how she was going to remove the glass from his head. This show was the epitome of what toxic looks like. That's why I think they used the name that they used. Crazy in Love. It fits on so many different levels because both of them are crazy and they're in love. Both of them are crazy while they're in love. Both of them are in love and crazy. See how that works? Oh, Father, if y'all in one of these, please run. This is when I knew Chrisean was the problem. I had my suspicion, but this is when I knew. Hold on. Give me some water, y'all. 1 minute.
Feeling just like a junkie looking for a crush. And I don't care now what you do to me. Girl, you're my fantasy.
All right, this is where I knew Chrisean was the problem. In this episode of Crazy in Love, Whack 100 comes up to Chrisean. And he's letting Chrisean know, because it was all over the blogs that they had got into it. Police was called, all the foolishness that happened at the house. So, Whack 100 wants to have a one-on-one conversation with Chrisean because he is Blueface's manager. While he's talking to Chrisean, he's letting her know, like, Chrisean, listen, all of these antics and everything that's going on, police being called, y'all ending up in the blogs, y'all in videos fighting and all this. He was like, this might be good for you. This might be good for your look because this is what you're known for. But it is horrible for Blueface. He can lose money. He is losing deals. This is costing him. Do you see the look on her face? This is the look while he is telling her that her actions is costing her man money. If what I'm doing is costing my man money, baby, it's costing me money too. I need to figure out what I need to do in order to change me so that me don't mess up we. But this is the look that she had. And then she turned around and said, everything is fine. There's nothing wrong. I mean, why y'all keep tripping? I mean, it's just TV. And that's the problem. Chrisean thinks everything is a moment. Everything is lights, camera, doggone action. Unfortunate. So now, just in case those in the crescendo don't want to believe those images because it was part of a show on Zeus. So I can hear them now. That was scripted. It's Zeus. We know all of these reality shows are scripted. So you can't use that to say what was really going. Okay. All right. So then we're going to try to debunk these and try that.
Very good slowed down in real life. Let me see who really good flew out in real life, though. Ladies, one more time. Confident and say this here. What you say about I don't know. Steady feel on home with this love it. Super clear, stone open it. What up? Wait, you and you got no dead straight. You know, we know I quit that. Lady, send this to me. You know, you want them there. I know always thought steady pollen love every time. Yeah, homie.
Oops, I just wasted my shot. Somebody was bluffing anyway. Fuck the baby. God forgive me, but that's... I'm saying, like... I'm ready to kill this baby. Bro, I'm ready to kill this baby. Birthday.
Going on that's not going on. Like, I don't know who boosted your head up and made you think that you made $10 million in 8 months. But here, I'm gonna put this humble pie in the freezer.
You think anybody else? For something,
Oh my God, here you go.
They all like that. You know you can smoke and drink while you're pregnant. I know a lot of people don't do it, but they do it and they don't know that. I'm sorry, I keep saying still on it. Them calm.
Are y'all gonna defute this? I just want to know. When y'all say she always wanted the best. Oh yeah, progressive. You know, I am me and me is she. Now, I'm not a me you play with. You know, receipts it will be. Cause no, we're not gonna keep playing this game. We're not gonna keep doing this. We're not gonna keep acting delusional. Not in being the Champagne City. No. Tell the truth and shame the devil, as the old folk used to say. You can't argue with facts. I'm a fact teller, baby. I might give you my opinion, but when I give you my opinion, I'm gonna let you know it's my opinion. I'm gonna let you know. We not gonna put out stuff and make assumptions. No, we gonna put out facts. So I want you to dispute the facts of her telling you that it's okay to drink while you're pregnant. I want you to dispute the video of her drinking while she was pregnant. Her talking about a shot was wasted of hers while she was pregnant. That's not it. Let's keep going.
It's like, and get that pregnancy shit out of my shit. Just stop calming me. Just stop calming me. Just stop calming me. And then 3.
Dead the pregnancy shit.
Yeah,
dead it. Just dead it. For real, dead the pregnancy shit.
You see me deading it? Like, can you dead it? Cheers.
My sis ain't talk about it. Y'all don't gotta talk about it.
Like,
when it happened, it happened.
Alright.
No weed and no Taylor Port and just sit.
Yeah. Like, I got sober. I'm like,
okay.
Now, I need y'all to pay attention to her in the bottom. Because if you're paying close attention, you will see she is rolling a blunt while talking to Gorilla on the telephone. And you are going to hear them tell her, hey, not stop, put that up. Hey, what you doing? You doing too much. No, watch what they tell her.
I feel you. I feel you.
He like, we not about to talk about that. You know what, bring it up.
Get your phone up. Get your phone up.
Oh.
We want to see your baby face. You been okay? You feeling pregnant now?
You hear them tell her to put the phone up. Not stop. And then Glorilla turned around and said, you feeling pregnant now? Put the phone up. Put the phone up. How about put the blunt up? How about what you doing? How about, come on, I can't be on the phone with you pregnant doing that. How about that? It really shows how little people care about people. There's no way you gonna be around me and be pregnant and I not say something. You can get mad, you can get pissed, you can leave, you can walk away, you cannot listen. That is your prerogative, but I'll be damned if I won't say something. I won't have to answer to God for that. God come tell me, well, if you would have just said something. No.
That's not going on. Like, I don't know who boosted your head up and made me think that you made $10 million in 8 months. But here, I'm gonna put this humble pie in the freezer.
You think anybody else? For something,
Oh my God, here you go.
Money, I got that.
Ain't you pregnant?
Yeah, but on your side, like pregnant. Get the trust, get the buff. You know how much shit I took when I was pregnant with him?
Let me see who ready to flute out in real life though. Ladies, one more time. What you say? It's looking. What up? Wait. Ladies, sing this to me. And you fall in love every time.
I saw that blood in her hand. Clearly pregnant.
This bitch is on drugs. She's about to kill this bitch.
This is her fighting outside. Pregnant. Same pink outfit.
And that's the bitch right there. Who is this girl with her titties out?
Know the baby was coming. She said that she felt like it was coming, but she just kept smoking so much weed to distract herself from the feeling that it's coming. That she...
Oh, what the fuck?
Out of silence.
Bro, if you throw that at me, I swear to God, I'm gonna beat you the fuck up.
Who cares? Off alive. Get off alive.
No, leave me alone.
Get off alive.
The live is gonna save me, because when you found fucked up and you go on live like you do, this is for my safety now.
Get off alive.
Bro, if you hit me,
Get off alive.
Y'all see that? And if y'all remember, that was the same time, if I'm not mistaken, that she cut herself and wrote, "I love you" on the wall in blood. I'm sorry, did God tell her that? Or the Holy Spirit? I don't know, you tell me. Have you ever seen that done in your church that you frequent? But it ain't even just that, because even her biggest supporter got sick of herself. So Chrisean had a supporter, went by the name of Hot Tea Hot Chocolate. So allegedly, it came out, it says Chrisean gets led by her biggest fan after linking up with her. So, now mind you, I haven't listened to a lot of Hot Tea Hot Chocolate. I was introduced to her through the Knot show. The Knot was covering Chrisean's football game. And while he was out there, this lady kept talking to him and messing with him, and it was about Chrisean. She was defending Chrisean and asking him why this, why that, knocked his phone out his hand, all kind of stuff. That was her. Come to find out, people were saying that's her biggest fan, all of this. So apparently, Hot Tea Hot Chocolate went to visit Chrisean. So there must be a group chat that they have, and she went in there and had some things to say. Check this out. So it says, poor baby. Hot Tea Hot Chocolate says, I'm done. I'm moving on. I'll post, but I'm never defending Ish again. And I'm only telling this to this group. Some sad Ish. Nobody outside of it. So if it gets repeated, then hey, I'm over it. So embarrassing. But MF's like talking, and I know a lot of supporters always think somebody betraying her, and she put quote unquote. No F that. The baby is betrayed. Hey, that's real talk. The baby was crying. So basically, she letting y'all know at the end of the day, she know a lot of y'all gonna think that she was quote unquote betraying her, because that's what y'all think when people start talking the real about Chrisean, especially if they are people that's close to her. See, that's what I be telling y'all about that twisted sense of loyalty that some of y'all got. Some of y'all seem to have this twisted ideology and think that loyalty means I gotta agree with everything that you say and do. No, I'm not a slave. Loyalty doesn't mean I have to be a slave to your ideology. I have the ability to think on my own. And if anybody is requiring you to think and move like them in order to prove their loyalty, cut them off. Why are they still attached to you? Maybe that's the reason why you can't mount up with wings as eagles and fly, because you still trying to measure up to somebody else's twisted thought process. Loyalty says, I'm gonna look you in the face and tell you, nah, you tweaking. You tripping. I can't even be a part of this. I need you to get it right, or we gonna have to separate. I can't be a part of this, and this is how you moving. Because how you moving gonna be attached to me. I can't mess me up just to support your foolishness. I'm supposed to run out in front of the car that you driving? Come on, y'all. The baby is betrayed. She says the baby was crying. Lies, it was before that. Somebody said her first time sleeping with Bino, aka Hood. Oh, she said Bingo, aka Hood Trash, was after CJP. Lies, it was before that. It's footage of her naked in a hotel. I'm sorry, did God tell her to do that? Naked in a hotel? Take pictures? Nasty, just nasty. 8 pages, don't miss a beat. She drinking a lot too. The sad reality, sis, is that a lot of this generation is playing hopscotch with their bodies these days. It's like they don't give a F if they catch a STD. It's like Russian roulette, and that is sad as you know what. And I don't even pay attention to his other women, because most men she deal with like that. Blueface, Roy, y'all. It's been so many in the last 4 months, 6 months, I don't know. She likes people baby daddies. What are we not understanding? LOL. So they having a whole key and a T and a cheat in this group chat about Chrisean. At some point, you got to wake up. If you don't, is the problem her or you? Did any of that? Did any hear that Chrisean is supposedly pregnant? IT said she is. Capitals. She said it in front of me. Give me some Henny. I'm getting rid of this baby. So according to Hot Tea and Hot Chocolate, she said she was pregnant. Give her something to drink because she wasn't going to keep the baby. Ain't that what she said when she was pregnant with Junior? Chrisean and Chrisean, Jesus, they posted, okay, a meme. That's what she says now. If she meant it, I don't know, but yeah, I heard it. We don't even know if she's pregnant. I only heard her say it. Don't mean it's true. She's an impulsive liar. Lie for no reason. Now, these was her supporters volunteering. So she said that she be volunteering lies. Ain't nobody even asked you to come out with that lie. You offered it up on your own. Somebody said her first time sleeping with Bingo. Okay, that was so I did it back. She don't care that I dropped everything to go take her to She don't care that I dropped everything to go take her to Cali. which is a 5-hour drive each way. So this girl was so in love with Chrisean ROCK that she dropped what she was doing to leave from where she was, which was 5 hours from Chrisean. So she drove 5 hours to get Chrisean, take Chrisean to where she needed to go, and then drove 5 hours back. She said she's so ungrateful and unappreciative and just up. And somebody else said, I'm so sorry, Hot Tea, Hot Chocolate. And I'm not even going to start on the babies. Luella was crying for hours. Now, I was so confused on who Luella was. Because I knew, unless they trying to say there was a glitch in the timeline, again, Chrisean ain't had no more babies. So I found out allegedly Luella is one of her sister's children. Who would leave a child with this child? And she don't take care of her own child. Please make it make sense. Who is giving Chrisean their baby to look after? When she lock them all up. Because if you gave your child to a woman that all the family keeps saying she ain't even taking care of Junior herself, then you need to be locked up whenever they come get her. Starving. No bottle. No food. Nothing. Duh, dummy. She was on the phone the whole time. Chrisean Jesus was on the bed. I picked him up and hugged him so tight. Kissed him. Everything. I love that. This is borderline obsessed. Where are the kids at now? They're with her at the studio. I got in my own car. She wanted me to get in the car. He called for her. I was like, no, I need to be in my own car, just in case I need to leave. Luella ended up with Rob because her mother got arrested. Thank you for letting me know that, Eric. They didn't have nobody else for Luella to go to. Luella daddy baby family ain't in the picture. Nobody else could get baby Luella except Rock. They thought that was the best fit while that baby mama was in jail. And here, Hot Tea, Hot Chocolate allegedly saying the baby was crying for hours, starving, no bottle, no food, nothing. Because Chrisean was on the phone the whole time. Let's keep going. Now, Chrisean in the Frog on Live. Miss y'all. Have a good night. I'll be back. Okay. He's still making a joke out of her. I see and is. Cassidy had traveled to Connecticut to meet up with Rob for stuff. And they had the same. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Hell, somebody still should have came and got that baby. Leaving that baby with Chrisean is insane. Insane. That baby probably gonna need some therapy after leaving Chrisean. Ain't no telling what that baby done seen and been exposed to. Oh, Junior, too bad he can't utter words to tell what he going through. I didn't agree to go to no studio. It was all just too much. I feel so different after today. I feel that I don't understand. That man could clearly care less about her. He left her stranded because I didn't agree. Okay. Was she mad? She called me to bring her to Cali. And when I got there, she switched it up to go to the studio and watch the kids. So she brought her number one supporter there to watch her kids and be a babysitter. Rock is really crazy. I can't hear a kitten meowing without my motherly instinct kicking in. I can't have no crying babies. Tell me about it, Eric. Please tell me about it. And yes, welcome to the Champagne City. Tell me about it. Your motherly instincts, when you're a real mother, it does not allow you to hear something wrong or see something wrong in a child and your heart not go out. That's why I question these mothers that support Chrisean. And I'm not talking about the Chrisean supporters that say, I support her, but I'm one of those that's praying for her that she do better. I'm not talking about y'all. That's understandable. There's a bunch of MAGA who pray that there's a different president in office. There's a bunch of MAGA, Make America Great Again, that don't think it's going to take Trump to make America great again. Those are not the ones that I'm talking about. I'm talking about those individuals who are blindly following this stuff and saying it is okay. Who are supporting it and sending death threats and everything else to anybody that speaks out about it. Your supporter came to do something for you, and you wanted her to babysit? The audacity and unmitigated gall. The way I would have turned around about face and walked out the door, high stepping and marching, unfollowing, blocking as we go. Welcome to the club, Ari. Thank you for joining us in the Champagne City. Welcome in, Father Lot. Come on in. You know we talking about this tab. Come on in. Come on in. I'm glad you made it home, and I'm glad you made it home safely. But the way I would have about damn faced it, because what do you? I drove 5 hours to babysit. Cause man, what? And if I'm babysitting, how much are you paying me per child? And it's gonna be a what is it called? An extra charge because it's a last minute babysit because you brought me here under false pretense to do one thing. Now you want me to do something else. So you're gonna have to pay me for the switch. Ain't no way. But she don't care. She told y'all that. Hold on. She told him she didn't even care about the toe video. She told him to post it. You see that? She said she was going live when she got there, and now they live. She don't care about genuine love and support. This why y'all gotta stop. How many times she gotta tell y'all she hates y'all? How many times? She not focused on I don't know what nothing but Beano. That's it. She says she likes ninjas that chase her. She don't need them kids at all. She somebody hearted it. She don't even need herself for real. A more truer statement could not even be made. Chrisean don't even need herself right now. Baby, she don't need herself. Chrisean don't know what to do with herself. She don't know how to take care of herself. She don't know how to look after herself. She don't know how to talk for herself. She, as you see, she don't know how to spell for herself. I showed you that. This girl can't do anything for herself. That's why she can't wait till Blueface get out. Because Blueface was her lifeline. And right now, she's at the end of the lifeline. And she knows, thank God Blueface is getting out, because all I gotta do is wreak havoc in his life. And guess what? My lifeline has been extended because I'm back relevant again. Come on now. Look at all that love you getting in the chat, Aries. See, I keep telling y'all, we family over here. This week. Don't do all that toxicity and cussing each other out and arguing in the chat and talking about each other. I wish somebody would come in my chat with that foolishness. Not in Champagne City. No, we might be classy with a twist, but don't get twisted. We family. We have grown conversations and adult discussions. And that don't mean we have to agree on everything. I don't want you to agree with everything that I say. I want you to have a mind and be able to think on your own. These are my opinions and you are partaking in them. But you are more than welcome to have opinions of your own. Just remember to be respectful when you do it. That's all I ask. All I ask. What to say? She was taking her anger out on the kids. Now see, this is where I have a problem. Because if you were there with her and you saw all of this stuff going on, why are you discussing this in a group chat instead of with CPS and with the police? That's my question. But I digress. I'll let you do with that as you wish. But I just want to know, if you saw all this taking place, you just as guilty as she is for being there and seeing it taking place, knowing it's taking place, and doing nothing about it. So really, just like Bino, you can't say nothing about it either. All right. But not. We keep praying that she'll learn. I'm over it. Bino ain't even a man. You can't depend on him. Poor baby crying out. Neither had a bottle or food. And I got there at like 5:20. We left at 8. I kept saying I'll go to CVS. What the hell is Chrisean doing? This just made me so mad. I just yelled stupid itch. My husband was like, what happened? LOL. Why she won't feed the kids? Or let's DoorDash. So you sitting here, what do you mean why don't she feed the kids? Do you know how many times I've been in family and friends' houses and just noticed that the kids were hungry? Or better yet, been at the house and said, oh, you mind if I order the kids something to eat? You gonna get something? Just because I want to make sure the kids are okay. How can you sit? There is no way I could sit around this and know that this is going on and not probably jump down Chrisean's throat and punch my way out. There's no way I can sit and watch you abuse a child. No way. Verbally, mentally, emotionally, or physically. We ain't talking about discipline. That's different. But making a child starve? We understand letting babies cry because they're spoiled. There's nothing wrong with letting a baby cry. But letting a child cry because they're hungry? Maybe no bottle, no food? No. She trying to butter him up so she can freeload at his house. And I think he sent the flight. I just got off the phone with Bravo and Creep. I think these are people. They said Roy was on the call with them and her. They told her off about Bino making her look dumb. But jumping from ninja to ninja isn't going to help. Roy is what's best for her, honestly. But she not ready for a relationship like that. Do he know she's preggo? And that was the last of the messages that was leaked from her number one fan. Y'all, if her number one fan, who was absolutely so obsessed with her that she was willing to walk up to a man on a football field, get in his face, talk stuff, and knock his phone out of his hand. If she done got sick of you, baby, you need to look at the man in the mirror. This the same woman that pulled up on another content creator that was talking about her and Chrisean and proceeded to fight her in the middle of the street. This is the same woman. If she's gotten sick of Chrisean, maybe Y'all need to rethink y'all hope. I'm just saying, just maybe. I want to show y'all this video because just maybe the problem is y'all should be concerned about your fearless leader.
She's on my face. I'm going to take him to every booking. I'm going to take you to every booking. I'm taking you to prom. I'm taking you to prom, bro.
Y'all don't see these eyes. Number one, she look hot. Y'all don't. Let me start it over.
She's on my face. I'm going to take him to every booking. I'm going to take.
See that look? That look normal. She looks okay. She looks all there. You do this spirit look holy to you? Because she's constantly talking about she led by the Holy Spirit. Do this spirit right here look holy to you?
To every booking. I'm taking you to prom. I'm taking you to prom, bro. We're going to prom, bro. It's time. I don't know, no bitch tat, no nigga on the face, bro. No bitch tat, no nigga on the face while they locked up. And then they break up and he's still on the fucking face, bro. Bro! I ain't even finna get sad. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine that I can go to prom. It's perfectly fine I can go to bookings. It's perfectly fine to still pay this nigga bills. It's perfectly fine to go pick up his chains because he pawned them. It's perfectly fine. Everything is 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 perfectly fine.
I think that's all them spirits on the inside of her. And all of them are speaking up at the same time. That's what that is. That's what that is. Because you ain't going to convince me that's God. Not my God. Not my Lord. You ain't going to convince me that's my Lord. I don't know who Lord that is. I don't know what spirit that is. That one ain't holy though. I can guarantee you that one ain't holy.
Fine, everything is perfectly fine. I can say it so many times. Ain't shit okay. Ain't shit fine.
Y'all still don't think y'all need to check on her? Y'all still don't think y'all need to let her know that what she's doing is damaging herself mentally, spiritually, emotionally? Y'all still don't think Chrisean, y'all don't think there's a problem? So if she took that on Zeus Network, you didn't think that? Let's run it again.
She's on my face. I'm going to take him to every booking. I'm going to take you to every booking. I'm taking you to prom. I'm taking you to prom, bro. We're going to prom, bro. It's time. I don't know, no bitch tat, no nigga on the face, bro. No bitch tat, no nigga on the face while they locked up. And then they break up and he's still on the fucking face, bro. Bro!
That ain't weed. I don't care what you say. Argue with your mama. Don't argue with me. That ain't weed. I done had some good. Baby, let me tell you. Don't get in your chest. Because I know I got some Christians. Don't do too much. God made the birds, the bees, the flowers. Somebody put hashtag and the trees in the chat. Listen, so oh yeah, she got the scary eyes for sure. Yes, she do, Ari. Listen, when I went to Vegas for my birthday, y'all, you know in Vegas weed is legal. You can walk down the street and smoke. Legal. It's people, you can take your own inventory and stand on the corner in Vegas and sell your product from the corner in Vegas, standing next to a police officer, and nothing is going to ask happened. Ask me how I know. I saw it. I was so perplexed. I said, they can do that. When I tell you that weed was strong, it had me acting like that. And let me tell y'all, when I ended up, and one day I'm one of these lives, I'm gonna show y'all the video of when I met my brother my biological brother for the first time. I knew I had a brother when I was young, but I've been looking for him since I was a little girl. And man, we was passing the blunt. I had got so high. After a while, I was like, bro, I don't know how I am this high off one blunt. They looked at me, everybody started laughing, talking about one. It was 5 blunts in rotation. I still wasn't acting like that. Erratic, lost, like she done flipped out, like she flipping through personalities like a magazine. That ain't weed. I don't know what Chrisean has involved herself in. That is not weed. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna hurt a lot of people's feelings. Sorry. This ain't mental health either. Because we're in a day and age now, every little thing that you see, that's mental health. Mental health. That's mental health. When we gonna say some stuff just demonic? When we just gonna tell the truth about it? Because too many people out here dibbling and dabbling and playing in stuff they shouldn't be playing in. Y'all out here playing in love spells, releasing demons out into the world. Y'all out here playing in witchcraft, releasing demons into the world. Y'all out here playing with honey jars, releasing spirits in the world. Y'all out here playing with Ouija boards, playing demonic games. Do you not know that spirits have no allegiance? None whatsoever. Do you not know when you play around with it and conjure it up because you call yourself doing a love spell to send a spirit over to somebody to make them fall in love with you? Whenever they finish wreaking whatever havoc they choose, not you, you have unleashed them onto the world to find another host because you can't tell it to go back. Oh. Y'all ain't ready for that kind of. You just want me to say, oh, this is mental illness. She just has a split personality. But she's a Christian. She's a child of God and she has the Holy Spirit. That's not allegedly, those are her words. So because that's what she professed, then I got to deal with her on her level. So I can't deal with her on the level of the world. The world would tell you mental health. The world would tell you schizophrenia. The world would tell you bipolar. That's what the world would tell you. But because she professes to be a Christian, and I have to deal with her on a spiritual level, the Bible says we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principality, against powers, against spiritual wickedness in high places. That's what the Bible says. So what we're looking at now, Christian, is spiritual wickedness. We're not looking at weed, and it's probably spiritual wickedness because of whatever else she's messing around with and ingesting. Because we don't know. We don't know. Ari, I absolutely believe she has multiple personalities, but where do you think the personalities come from? All those voices that's talking to a person with multiple personalities, where do you think the voices come from? They're not coming from God. I absolutely agree with you. I believe Chrisean has created her own hell and she is forcing herself to live within it. And it is driving her cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That's what I believe.
I ain't finna get sad. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine that I can go to prom. It's perfectly fine I can go to bookings. It's perfectly fine to still pay this nigga bills. It's perfectly fine to go pick up his chains because he pawned them. It's perfectly fine. Everything is perfectly fine. Everything is perfectly fine. Everything is perfectly fine. Everything is perfect.
But she wouldn't have had to do that. That was a choice. A lot of the heartache and stress that we deal with is based on the choices that we make in and of ourselves. Who told you to do that? Who told you? Y'all, let me tell you something. A few years ago, and I tell the story, and I'll tell it because it helps people. 2 years ago, I lost everything. I'm still at a point right now where I'm trying to find a footing. But I get my encouragement from encouraging others. A few years ago, I lost absolutely everything. Hold on one second. I had to drink some water. When I lost it, I was angry. I went through a horrible, severe depression. Like dark, super dark. Like I'm about to either be homicidal or suicidal type dark when I went through that depression. Lost my house, lost my car, lost my, like everything back to back. My brother died. Stepson died. My granny passed away. Cousin was killed. Just within a year, within 3 years, I'll say 2, just back to back. I went to a super dark place, and I was so angry. But when I finally came to myself, because I said, you got to get up and do something, because you can't sit here and die. I had to look back at all the times that I opened up my house for people to come live with me, but didn't pay me any rent. I had to look back at all the times where I put gas in people's cars because they needed it. I had to look at all the times where I put food in people's houses because they needed it. I had to look at all the times where I lended money because I had it. I had to look at all the time that I did all this stuff for other people. And I had to ask myself, who told you? Who told you to? You know what, Star? I hear people saying this, but when I Googled it, I couldn't find it anywhere. So if it's true, it's not on the news. It's nowhere on the news. It's nowhere out there. So I wasn't going to mention it, and I wasn't going to cover it until I had like facts, until I had proof that's been put out there that she's actually been arrested. And thank you, love. Welcome to the Champaign City, Star. But I had to look back and tell myself, who told you to? Who told you to give out that money? Because what I realized was, by the time I realized I was in trouble, I had nothing left. I had nothing to fall back on. I had nothing. So guess what? I had to look and say, girl, that was your choice. Nah, you gonna have to put on your big girl panties. Yeah, it was wrong of them to take advantage of you. That's not what I'm saying. It was wrong for them not to be there for you when you needed it, because that's usually how it go. You pour out for everybody else, and then when you need, ain't nobody there for you, and then they looking they nose down on you like, look at you now. But that's when you hold your head up high and you keep stepping. That's when you do that. But you got to look at yourself and say, who told you? You got to take accountability. Because God didn't tell me. I didn't see God. I didn't ask God, should I do this? I didn't make sure I had stored up for me while I was taking care of everyone else. I gotta accept responsibility for that. So when people talk about all the stuff that Chrisean has been through, that was her choice. She made that decision. You can't make an excuse for someone else's choice. Come on now. Come on now. She put herself there. Everything she's going through, fired from Zeus, she put herself there. A baby, she put herself there. Toxic relationship, she put herself there. I wish I could go back on Blue Girls Club and count how many times Blueface told her to leave. Go home. Leave. After Blue Girls Club. Before Crazy in Love. Leave. Go home. You ain't gotta be here. I don't want you here, bitch. How many times did he say that? And y'all was mad at Blueface.
Perfectly fine. Everything is perfectly fine. Everything is perfectly fine. Everything is perfectly fine. I can say it so many times. Ain't shit. Okay. Ain't shit.
Now, y'all, what I don't know, because y'all know when I showed y'all that video of Chrisean, actually the clip,
Feeling just like a junkie looking for a crush.
please do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe. Please make sure you hype up the video for me. I would greatly appreciate it. Here we go. When I showed y'all this right here, hold on. Where she was allegedly banned from Twitch following an incident in which she was reportedly left her baby crying inside a car for hours. The child was eventually rescued by Twitch employees. Now, I don't know if the live stream that we was just watching is that live stream, because you know
I'm going to take him to Harry
was gonna be.
Did I answer the question?
Chrisean was gonna be a streamer, but then she got banned. So I don't know if this is the same time, but she was banned from Twitch for leaving Junior in the car, and we're seeing her here flipping out. I really hope this live wasn't the same live that she was on when she got banned from Twitch, because if it is, I'm concerned about Junior even more than I was concerned before I saw this. And if y'all not more concerned about Junior after seeing this clip, again I say, y'all out of problem. Now I want you to see, this was these two young ladies were discussing Chrisean on a live. Check this out.
He told me, verbatim, word for word, they was in the bed one night together. Baby was in the bed with them. Baby was in the bed with them. Like he heard a loud thud. Like the baby fell off the bed.
The baby?
Right? So, nigga, the baby, mind you, like he has things going on with him mentally. So he like, the baby fell, get the baby. And I guess Chrisean like, it's gonna make him stronger and he should go back to sleep. Bitch, is you cool? I would have woke everybody up. Lights would have been on.
Lights would have been on. Everybody, the whole house up.
Everybody get up, sweep.
Wow. That's what I'm saying. Like, it just seems like she needs help. Like, bitch, just bring the baby to me, bitch. Let me watch the baby, bitch.
If my baby ever falls off the bed and I don't immediately wake up and snap into reality, bitch.
So you heard them talking about the baby. And at this point, so many people are saying on the internet, at this point, just bring the baby to me. Bring the baby to me. Stepping up. Her godparent. You know, the cream guy with the mocha girl. Why aren't they stepping up and saying anything? Why aren't they trying to intervene? Why aren't they trying to get the baby? Why are they allowing this circus to run? She keep throwing out there, do you know who my daddy is, bro? You know who my daddy is, bro? You can talk. Why hasn't this godfather stepped up and said or did anything to intervene and get this baby what this baby needs? This baby, you don't see this baby watching no educational programs. And I'm not going to throw out any diagnosis. I'm not her. I'm not one of them. You can tell this baby is delayed. You can tell there's some issues with this baby, but I am not going to pretend to know what it is. I'm not going to throw out a name or title. This is a child, and the child's innocence should be protected. This child is going to grow up, and all of this information is going to be on the internet with people trying to self-diagnose him. You talking about some self-diagnosis, Lord, I sound as illiterate as her. With people out here trying to diagnose him. It's okay to talk about her. It's okay to talk about the fact that she knows her child has a disability. But all this throwing out titles and names, come on, y'all. If you don't have a medical degree, please protect this baby's innocence. That's what this should be about at the end of the day. And trying to get through this girl thick damn skull that you need to do better. Get your head off Blueface, off social media, off trying to be on reality TV, and figure out how to help your child. Progressive said children deserve to be in a loving, supportive home that foster an environment that will help him in his mental, spiritual, and physical well-being. Absolutely. More so if he is indeed a special needs child mentally, because we don't know what that's going to look like in the future for him. He needs all the love and support he can get right now. Right now, they should have educational things playing for him nonstop, even if he can't understand it. Even if he can't focus on it, it should still be playing. They should have him on the floor, giving him toys, giving him tummy time. We never saw Junior get tummy time as a baby. Never. He should have had toys in front of him to strengthen his motor skills, to help him learn to focus. He should have been in a walker consistently to strengthen his legs. He should hear children's music playing. Miss Rachel, do the baby know who she is? Gracie's Corner, do the baby know who she is? This is a child. Y'all, this is sick. And it's even more sick that nobody CPS has gotten involved. But I heard CPS has not gotten involved because where does she stay at? Who does she stay with? What city does she stay in? It's sad seeing a child that needs help with a parent that refuses to get them the help they need. but it'll be the same parent who will cry when something go wrong and be screaming all on the TV and all on news and everywhere else when something happen and something go wrong, when you didn't get the help you needed for your child, mama. But you could get online with your mama talking about praying for Blueface, but not one time ask for prayer for your son. Not one time do you see the Christian. No, we gonna talk facts. We ain't even got to talk assumptions or theories when it come to Chrisean, because it's enough facts out there, baby. You ain't even got to assume. Not one time have we seen her get online and pray for healing for her son, for a better life, for a better future for her son. Help her be a better mother. Because those are the prayers of real mothers. Help me to be the mother I need to be for my child, for my children. Help me to cut off anything that's not going to benefit me and my son in the future. That's what you should be telling her if you love her. You care about her. For Shandom, supporters, followers. That's what you should be telling her. Not in her chat talking about that's right. They push her to do that. She's done that because she's had a hard life. Because her mother was on drugs. There's a lot of people out here whose mothers was on drugs and didn't turn out to harm their children. Because not doing anything is harming your children as well. Sitting back and watching it happen is harming your children as well. Getting online and talking about it, but not doing something is harming the children as well. Nobody in this situation has room to come out and talk. Not Carlissa, not Chrisean's sisters, not her mama. Nobody in this situation deserves to come out and say a damn thing when it comes to Chrisean and his baby, because all of y'all sat back and watched it happen and y'all said and did nothing but made money off of it and got famous. Said what I said. We gonna talk about it. Let's talk. Scoot up. All of them. I love Tasiki. Y'all know that's my girl on Baddie. But even her, you chose baddies over making sure your nephew was good. And it's not your responsibility, but it should have been your concern. That's blood. I don't care how you feel about the mama. That baby, that's your blood. Who are we as a people? Goodness gracious.
Is he talking to you? Is that on mute?
Who is he? Now she's in labor in the hospital. Welcome. Oh Lord. Let me try it. Happy Yonwar. Did I get it right? Happy Yonwar. Let me know I got it right. I'm trying to pronounce it. Y'all with these unique names, honey. These names are naming on tonight. Thank you for joining us in the Champagne City, baby. Welcome in. We are a family. Join us. Hit that like and subscribe button. We are happy to have you. But who is he? Pretty girl, a dark skin, in a dress that's custom made. Let's continue.
I just unmuted it.
Well, I won't say his name. You need.
Why won't she say a thing? Why won't she say a thing? Exactly. Where's her village? Why? She's so unteachable because her family never required her to be taught. That's why she's so unteachable. This is what happens when you have a bunch of kids. When you have a bunch of parents who never teach children boundaries. You know, this is what happens when you don't tell your children no. When everything is yes. This is what happens when you coddle your children and spoil them and don't teach them. Baby, if you don't learn how to cope, the world is going to chew you up and spit you out. She didn't have no village. She had individuals that they called family. She didn't have no village, not nobody to care. When you have a family that sees you as a money ticket, they don't care about your well-being. They'll sacrifice your well-being for the ticket. We saw that with JonBenet Ramsey, which is a case I really want to get into and do a deep dive on so I can cover. Because that was an extremely sad case. Still sad because it's unsolved. That's what happens when you care more about the bag than you do about the baby.
You tell him to get his homework done.
Alright.
And what do you want me to say to your friend? Do we like her? We like her, right?
Yeah.
I can't. So what do you want me to say to her?
Yeah.
Did you talk to her yet?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to her.
All right.
I don't want y'all at the hospital when I go.
Now this is her getting ready to talk about how she feels about going to Junior's doctor's appointment. Check this out.
My fans, y'all really be finding me and shit. My baby gotta go through this procedure. I'm very, what's that called? Good spirits about it. It was a hell of a process though. Cause you can't just take him in and you have to schedule surgery. You have to see you just gotta go through multiple times of, like it was times I show up to the appointment, right? And I'm thinking it's a surgery date. It was only a consult, like whatever, how you say it. And then it kept like dragging. Like I said, I met with like so many fucking doctors, bro. I was getting irritated with my damn self. Like, bro, I just want my baby fixed. Wow, how many times I gotta keep coming back just to see if this is the day we scheduled her. So I had to go through a whole process. Now it's a whole month later. They ready to do what they supposed to do on his little balls.
That's how she got the baby. Look, this is how she got the baby. She in the front seat. She got the baby in the front seat with no car seat, no nothing. It's not even my child. This child looks zero like me. This bitch is outside of my house for no reason. Shade.
But she care about the baby. For Shandong. She's always cared about the baby. Are you supposed to drive? Let me tell you something. My pastor, his daughter went to a party. She had just had a baby, newborn baby. I don't even think, was the baby a month old? I want to say the baby might have been about a month. She decided to go to a party with the baby. She got ready to leave the party, got in the car with a guy who was at the party who had been drinking. While he's taking her, he's speeding, driving. Loses control of the car. I think the car flipped the curb. The car flipped. Ejected the baby out of the car. The car landed on top of the baby. And you're telling me this girl had this baby on the front seat? Shando. Y'all okay with this? This is perfect mother behavior because y'all done already told her it was okay for her to be smoking and drinking. So it's now okay. Forget what the law said. Y'all are saying it's okay for this baby to be on the street, or we should forgive her because she was young and didn't know better. We should do that here too.
Leave. Exit left, exit right. Pick one.
Leave. Exit left, exit right. That was 3 right there. Blueface just told her, I don't care how you leave, just leave. I'm tired of you. I'm done. I don't want you to leave. She don't want to leave. Why? Because all roads lead to Blue. You remember how they used to say on Scandal? Y'all, I really want to go in Discord and have a Scandal watch party. Y'all want to have a Scandal marathon in the Discord? We've been doing personal interest. Y'all want to do Scandal? All roads lead to Blue when it comes to Chrisean. Y'all want her to care about this baby so bad. She don't care about it. The only thing that makes her attached to this baby is because she thinks this baby is Blue. If she found out this baby wasn't Blueface baby, I would be even more afraid for this baby than I am right now. And y'all should too. Can you imagine what this girl would do if she found out that baby was not Blueface baby? I just want y'all to think about that.
Look how she got her baby. Look. Look how she got her baby. Shake. What are you doing at my house? All right, I'm telling you to leave. Okay. All right.
Why is blood on my car?
What are you doing here?
Because you trying to hit a ditch in the
Look how you got your son.
Back up.
Look how you got your baby.
Exactly, Papi. Hold on, because I be trying to get it right. It's so pretty. Papi Noir. That's it. Papi Noir. Listen, you got it right. Her $1 billion baby. The $1 billion baby that she bought a $40,000 pacifier for, that we ain't never seen in the baby mouth. It's always in hers. The $1 billion baby that we have never seen a clothing line for. We saw Fashion Nova come in and do a whole spread for her. Where was the one for Junior? Have you seen a contract for Junior doing anything? Have you seen anything set up for Junior at all? I don't know, some activities set up for Junior. Anything. What have you seen done for Junior? Everywhere we see Chrisean is somewhere for Chrisean. What does Chrisean do for Junior except his birthday party? What? Her $1 billion baby. She dripped in diamonds. Where Junior clothing line at? Where his closet full of clothes? We haven't even seen one room for Junior yet. With a crib. With a rocking chair. With animals on the wall. Nothing. With music playing in the background. She got a whole gigantic mansion. No furniture. No pictures. No food. No nothing. She got a mansion though. She got a pool though. And we thought, oh my God, look at Chrisean. She did that. Whole time she was renting. That was her initial excuse for not actively setting up her apartment. Because Blueface wasn't paying her attention. Just not. Do it make sense when I read it out loud? You ain't gonna set up an apartment for your baby because some dude ain't paying you no attention. Stick. Why I tell you, this is a snapped episode in the making. Blueface better get out and be careful. Because this girl is on the edge. Y'all don't understand. She's crashing, and she's crashing real bad. And it's playing out before your face. But Zeus wasn't the final boss. Blueface is the final boss. And if this situation with Blueface don't go right, God forbid. God forbid. Ain't on all that money. All that money. And where it is, it's probably all gone. All of it. Chrisean probably don't have no money. The chains round her neck sound like tin cans. It sound like when they knocked on the Tin Man's chest. Clinking and clacking. But your supporters got to send your son a car seat, a stroller, clothes. Your supporters have to send that to you. But you got all this money allegedly around your neck. Right. 2 years and now back to square one. With a wet behind and empty pockets. You better talk about it. As the old folks used to say, if you don't talk, you better. Shut up and keep on talking. Because where's the stuff for Junior? That's what I want somebody to tell me. All the stuff you see Chrisean with. Photo shoot. Where's Junior photo shoot? Somebody tell me that. Where's he? You know, Christmas pictures. Thanksgiving pictures. Where is that? Where? But she loves her baby. She takes good care of her baby. No therapy session. You'll never see her going in the therapy building. You'll never see that. Because if she had that, they would probably tell her he needs to be in some kind of specialized chair. Or some kind of specialized walker to help him walk. But you see her in the club. She on baddies. After she sold out the Lord for 30 pieces of silver. But y'all, I think y'all missed that part. Y'all missed that. When she came out and said that she really wanted to do her song, God's Plan. But they offered her $200,000. And I don't even think it was $200,000. But Lemmy didn't say they didn't. But they offered her $200,000. And so she let go of doing her gospel song, God's Plan, to do baddies for $200,000. And then said it was demonic and nothing but demons running about around it. So a Christian woman walks away from God's plan. Follow me. Walks away from God's plan, which is also the title of her song, to go be with the demonic and demons for $200,000. And you still think she a Christian? You still think she a Christian? The one with the Yahweh tattoo on her face, with the backwards E, which is a slap in the face to God, which is right up under the name Jonathan that has a heart underneath it. And you still think when she's talking about God that she's talking about our God? My God? I don't know, because your God might be her God. But you still think she's talking about my God?
Is he talking to you?
Please.
Back up. Back up.
With no car seat, no nothing. It's not even my child. This child looks zero like me. This bitch is outside of my house for no reason. Shake, leave, exit left, exit right. Pick one. Look how she got her baby. Look. Look how she got her baby. Shake. What are you doing in my house? All right, I'm telling you to leave. Okay. All right.
Why is blood on my car?
What are you doing here?
Because you trying to hit a bitch in the
Look how you got your son.
Back up.
Look how you got your baby. Baby looks nothing like me. Baby looks zero like me. Nobody gives a fuck. You're outside of my house. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
You know why I'm here.
That baby looks nothing like me. Bye. Bye. That baby looks nothing like me. That's Charles Barkley baby. That's Offset's baby. That's K Suave's baby. That's the nigga from down the street baby. Come on, cuz. Don't nobody know who baby that is. Oh, that's why. Like, what the fuck? Scientifically proven. That's not my child. Get out of here. Skedaddle. I can't come around here no more. You gotta skedaddle, y'all. Skedaddle. That's not my baby. That's Chrisean. That's Chrisean Jr. That's not my child. Get out of here. Skedaddle. Bye.
He's posting our son dick. He want to fill up on the booty. Junior dick, bro. Online.
Weird.
Huh?
I said that's weird as shit.
Talking about his hernias. Now I'm just questioning. So do you want to fuck our son in the butt? Now I'm going.
Now, why would you even allude towards anything? If y'all have not seen, and before I get to that, I agree with you. Allegedly, she made an outrageous extra request, $80,000 for stylist and extra money for her babysitter. And when Zeus said no, Chrisean bounced, allegedly. I can believe it, because for some reason, when them girls get on Zeus, which is the hood famous show, somehow they think in their mind they're actually famous. Like, they think that they can sit with a Beyonce and a Jay-Z, who's at a totally different table. They can't even sit at a table with a Cardi B on a level as in music. And some of y'all don't even like Cardi. They not on a level with a Nicki Minaj. But somehow being on Zeus Network, because the world is watching Zeus, they feel like they can sit up there with Angela Bassett. They feel like they Cicely Tyson worthy, because you've been on the Zeus Network. Hood famous show. So they gassed up. The show gassed Chrisean up to the point where she thought she was untouchable. She's realizing that she's not, and she's crashing. Somebody needs to go check on her and make sure she's okay. Somebody that really cares about her and is not in it for the money need to go check on her and make sure she's okay, because she's crashing. Bad.
That what we might be thinking. Are you gay? Did that picture turn you on? Did that picture of your son hernia, just because it's his penis and his butthole is right there, did that turn you on?
Now here's the thing that this is sick. This is what makes this so sick. If you saw the picture of his hernia, hold on. I cropped it. The picture of his hernia. So if you see down here at the bottom where it starts looking like it's gray, you can't even see his. You can't even see between his legs. His hernia is so huge. It's like a grapefruit between his legs, extending from above his groin. This is extending from his abdomen with the girth of the hernia bulging between his legs. Can't even close his legs. So when she's talking about, see, I keep telling y'all, Chrisean likes to try to control the narrative. So when she comes out talking about he showed her baby's private part, his private part was never seen. Even if I show you the whole picture, you cannot see any of his private. Blueface showed this to get the girl attention, to make him go get the girls, to get the baby some help. Since the only thing you respond to is the internet, let me put something on the internet for you to respond to. And maybe the people seeing this will make you go get some help for your son. I can't imagine walking around seeing my baby look with a gigantic hernia. I've never seen anything like this. Never. Never.
Front row seats at the service. Pretty girl, a dark skin in a dress that's custom made.
And everybody else is the. We don't even know if the poor baby hernia is fixed yet. That's the sad part.
Is he talking to you?
That good. That good.
Look how you got your baby. Baby looks nothing like me. Baby looks zero like me. Nobody gives a fuck. You're outside of my house. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
You know why I'm here.
That baby looks nothing like me. Bye. Bye.
And she was speed.
That baby looks nothing like me. That's Charles Barkley baby. That's Offset's baby. That's K Suave's baby. That's the nigga from down the street baby. Come on, cuz. Don't nobody know who baby that is. Oh, that's why. Like, what the fuck? Scientifically proven. That's not my child. Get out of here. Skedaddle. I can't come around here no more. You gotta skedaddle, y'all. Skedaddle. That's not my baby. That's Chrisean. That's Chrisean Jr. That's not my child. Get out of here. Skedaddle. Bye.
He's posting our son dick. He want to fill up on the booty. Junior dick, bro. Online.
That's weird.
Huh?
I said that's weird as shit.
Talking about his hernias. Now I'm just questioning. So do you want to fuck our son in the butt? Now I'm going there with what we might be thinking. Are you gay? Did that picture turn you on? Did that picture of your son hernia, just because it's his penis and his butthole is right there, did that turn you on, Blueface? That's the real question. I thought when I sent that picture, that was gonna make you feel for us. That was gonna make you ride for us. That was gonna let you know, don't put me through what I don't need to really go through, because I'm handling this on the low, on the side. I'm handling our son having to go through surgery because his hernia is bigger than most, and blah 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 blah. You posted it for motherfuckers to get a satisfaction from it, so motherfuckers can beat their dick to it. You's a bitch ass nigga, yo. You weird as shit, yo. And I hope somebody reports you, because I'm not. I hope somebody reports you for posting my son dick, bro. On my mama, bro. I don't even know how to look into shit like that. How do I prove that he just did some weird shit like that?
It's on social media. He posted.
Look how dumb her people are. That's the problem. It's the people that's with her. Just damn dumb. Just, progressive. This is an ancient demon. Exactly. Just the people with her dumb. Some of y'all problem ain't y'all per se. It's the people with y'all. It's the people that you keep company with. It's the people that you call friend. Didn't they tell us everybody ain't your friend, everybody ain't your partner? Your real friend is not gonna stand behind you in your ignorance. Especially not when the baby's involved. I ain't finna back you in that. Not me. Not me. Baby, my kids will tell you. I don't just say it because I say it, baby. My kids will tell you. My kids will call me to a situation and I'll look at them and tell me what happened. And I'll look at both of them and tell them where they wrong. What do you mean? Because it's my child? I'm supposed to say you right? No. I'm not gonna back you when you wrong. I gotta answer to God for that. What do you mean? To save face in front of the people. Tell me I'm wrong when I get home. Are you cool? If you was concerned about that, you wouldn't have did what you did to get me here in the first place.
You're goofy, bro. Niggas like you deserve whatever you got coming after this. Swear to God. Post Javon dick pictures that you have in your phone from his phone. When Javon took pictures in his phone of his dick, you sent them to your phone. Post that, Blueface. Post your other son's dick pictures that your son took. Not the one that I took and sent to you because he has a hernia and I'm being a concerned mom and I wanted you to be concerned about your son too. Post your other son. Post his dick. So we can know how his dick's supposed to look. Huh?
She thought she ate with that, y'all. She really thought she ate. Y'all just canceled the substitute teacher. You know, the one that was all on TikTok with the strap, getting dressed, naked, putting on clothes, who came online, posting videos in the school. Y'all ate her alive for saying, shorty, they trying to take me down. Y'all ate her alive, right? Didn't you eat her alive? So much so that she had to come back online and say, look, that's not really what I meant. And y'all still ate her alive, saying you meant what you said. And the fact that you said majority of the kids in the school be on your TikTok. And on your TikTok, you half naked with straps in your underwear and boxers at that. While you getting dressed and pumping your hips. Y'all ate her, but this was okay. Because it was Chrisean, right? She didn't know no better. I don't know. She wouldn't take sound counsel. How come those church folk didn't look her up with the young adults in the church? She spoke in the pulpit and went out with DJ Sky for drinks. We gonna get on the church. That might be the next live, to tell you the truth. Because the church is part of her problem. It is. Church part of a lot of problems today. And the problem is, the church is really what the people need. What we don't realize is the enemy has a way of pushing you away from the very thing that you need. The enemy knows that because you're a woman, you need women interaction. So what the enemy does, because the enemy knows that that's what God is trying to bring into your life, what he does is he throws out decoys. He throws out decoys, but because we don't have discernment, we snatch up the decoys and we call the decoys friend. And what happens is the decoys stab us in the back. The decoys destroy us. The decoys talk about us. Decoys break our heart, take our money, scam us, defraud us. That by the time God sends the real friend, you've been so destroyed by the decoy that you're pushing away the very thing that you need. Majority of y'all, I ain't gonna say majority of y'all, we need the church. But the problem is, the church needs the church right now. So it's hard for you to get in and get what you need in the church because the church needs the church. The church needs to open up the doors of its church and invite in its newest member, Jesus Christ. The church needs Jesus. So how is the church going to offer Jesus when the church no longer have it? Not all of them, but some. Allegedly. So she can't go to the church. And the one she going to ain't helping her. Because churches no longer want to tell you the unadulterated gospel. They don't want to give you the truth. They give you this watered down, washed over gospel that makes you feel good. They give you a word of encouragement and a word of empowerment. They do not give you a word that provokes change. If you are going to a church or listening to a preacher and they do not provoke you to want to change or change something, something is wrong. Because that's what the word of God is for. The light unto your feet and a lamp unto your path. At some point, it should be lighting your feet and illuminating your pathway. What pathway has Chrisean illuminated? Don't worry, I'll wait. The path straight to hell, because that's where she leading some of y'all. All in the name of God. Lowercase g.
Exactly, that's weird. You're doing weirdo shit. You're doing pedophile shit. You're doing gay shit. I don't stand for that shit. You need to go to hell. Today. You need to go to jail. Today. I should have called the cops. Right now. I just don't want that karma. Shouldn't I call the cops?
I think you should report that because that is child pornography. And then that...
Oh, damn child pornography. People be trying to sound so smart, they sound dumb. Just because you want to support her and be behind her. She couldn't call the police because you call the police, then you're going to have to talk about you. You call the police, you're going to have to explain to the police why the baby ain't went to get treated. How about that? That's why you couldn't call the police. Tell the truth, shame the devil. But you can't do that when you spend too much time practicing lies. And the Bible says that a liar will not tarry in his sight. It says he hates a liar, don't it? Didn't y'all read that in y'all scripture? Was she running around here telling all these lies, but telling y'all she's led by the Holy Spirit and by God? And got people, like her friend that was on her side that's backing her in it because, they just want to be by her side because she had the bag back then. So they weren't going to tell her nothing wrong because they didn't want to be excommunicated because they wanted to take part of the bag. So they would sit back and be okay with Junior having a hernia between his legs, the sign of an inflated grapefruit. They're okay with that. But you mad at the fact that Blueface told the people about it? And you don't think that's backward? You don't think that's sick? Right, progressive. Who knows why liars lie? Y'all, Blueface getting ready to come home. All I'm going to tell y'all right now, hunker down, because we are in for a show. Mark my words, we are in for a show. If you think this is something, wait till you get a load of it. Wait till you get a load of that. Then I want to hear all those in the crescendo talking about, because Chrisean threw with Blueface. No, we figured out today that she wasn't. We played the, can you pray for him, Mom? And just want him to be a better dad. No prayer for the child, though. Praise. Drop in the comments and let me know what you think. You guys have joined me, hung in there with me. I hope you hit the like button. Hope you hit the subscribe button. Hope you consider joining the Champagne Gang, the FizzFam. Become one of us. Join the Champagne City. There are more locations in the Champagne City. You can go to the home channel under, what is it called, y'all? VIP Lounge. Go in the VIP Lounge. We do have other channels. We have an all reaction channel. We have a murder mystery dinner theater style channel. What else we have over there? We have an all AI channel. That one I'm still working on, y'all. I got to get some more credits, baby. Them credits expensive. So I'm building that one out. We also have a Mystique channel. That's all things mysterious, paranormal, things that go bump in the night. So go check it out. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for joining me tonight. Hit your notification bell so you'll be notified when we jump into the Champagne City for another show. If nothing else, that is all for tonight. Confidante. Always remember, if it doesn't cause you to elevate, baby, it's causing you to depreciate. Now raise those glasses, clink, and let's drink till we meet again.
When I told her what I did, she gave me champagne. That's when she told me champagne secret. Champagne. Ooh. Champagne. That's when she told me champagne secret. Ooh, champagne. That's when she